Почему слетел микрофончик? Почему он слетел? Черт его знает. Так, ребят, ну как всегда. Я не могу нормально никогда запуститься, потому что что-нибудь я забываю. Старая стала, ну что с меня взять? Господи. Господи, Сань, привет, здорово, здорово, здорово. Я сейчас проверю кое-какую штуку. Вот, мне надо знать, хорошо ли работает микрофон. По-моему, нормально. Микрофончик работает, вот. Я уж переживаю теперь каждый раз. Он болтается у меня теперь как сопля на палке. И хер его знает, почему он так себя ведет нехорошим, каким-то несерьезным образом. Вот, как подросток 12-летний. Честное слово, с ним никакой управы нет. Вот, ну а как его закрепить покрепче? Что-то я не соображу. Боюсь его лишний раз трогать. Вот, горизонт завален. Еще камера. Камера тоже как на соплях. Ну что это такое? Тут смотри. Вот эта камера, знаешь, чем мне не нравится? У меня была вот предыдущая логитечевская, видишь, какое безобразие у меня там на заднем плане. Берем это. И тут безобразие. Все, сделаем красиво. Красиво, без заваленного горизонта. Камера, блин. Спасибо. Вот. Чуть-чуть вот хотелось бы вот так. Камеру мы можем уже так сделать? Очень тяжело она регулируется на этой стойке. С ней разговариваешь нормально, она не хочет вообще никак с тобой поддерживать связь, контакт хороший, нормальный. Ну, пускай, ладно, так будет. Вот, до этого у меня была вот тоже логикековская камера, не помню какой модели, и у нее был вполне себе такой нормальный человеческий провод, то есть, ну, вполне себе такой тоненький, хороший, не напрягающий мозг, скажем так. А здесь такая, блин, толстенная дребедень, на кой хрен они такой толстый взяли провод, вот толще, чем вот такой вот, еще толще, чем вот этот вот. Зачем такой надо было? Может быть, конечно, оно хорошо, когда толстый. Но я не ценитель, скажем так. Поэтому... Ладно, все, господи, боже мой, шутки за 300 подъехали. Вот, а что мы сегодня проходим? Рассказываю. Ты, наверное, задашься таким вопросом, а что вообще за стрим, а что мы вообще сегодня проходим? Короче, игрушка, которая называется «Кто хочет заткнуть дядю Маркуса», кажется. Ну, как так называется игра. Я не сильна в английском языке. Вот, но сам факт. Что она из себя представляет? Это интерактивное кино, которое мы с вами, в принципе, периодически щупали, я имею в виду в плане жанра. А конкретно вот этого разработчика, подельник всего, комендант, здравствуй, конкретно с этим разработчиком и подельником всего этого дела мы с вами уже периодически знакомились. Это The Complex, Late Shift, Shifter Detective. Что еще там было-то у нас с тобой? Давай посмотрим, что мы там с тобой еще проходили. Вот, короче, этот Nightbook. Короче, каждый раз это такая дреснина. Так что сегодня чудес не ждем. У нас сегодня исключительно трэшанина. Что надо ждать от этого стрима? Трэш. Все, ничего кроме. Поэтому мы сегодня просто тупо угораем. Ну, что еще нам остается с вами делать? Не, я не жду никаких чудес. Вот, поэтому спокойно, Артем, привет. Мы расслабляем булки и все. И не надо ничего ожидать от этой игры. Бункер, кстати, вот они еще делали. Сейчас еще посмотрю, что они там делали. Что мы еще с вами проходили, может, я что-то забыла. Вот это проходили. Ну вот, в общем, тут есть еще, конечно, несколько игр, которые мы с вами не смотрели, но, увы и ах, там либо перевода нету. Вот The Bunker, очень старенькая игра, которую вроде как все очень сильно нахваливали, но, увы и ах. Вот, игру, к слову, я могу ли подключить к компу геймпад PS4, показать интерфейс кнопок? По поводу интерфейса кнопок я тебе не скажу. Нет. А как я тебе его покажу? Подключить-то подключу. А как интерфейс я тебе покажу? Обычно, я, кстати, не скачала с того раза, как мы проходили стрей, я не скачала этот, как его, драйвер, который позволяет DualShock компьютеру, Windows видеть именно как DualShock. Обычно, когда без этой проги подключаешь геймпад с PS4, он его идентифицирует как Xbox-овский геймпад. Вот. И поэтому, если я его сейчас подключу, он тут нам все выдаст, эти Y, X, A, B, ну, в общем, все то же самое, что обычно на кнопках Xbox. Вот. Увы и ах. Не скачала я этот драйвер. Так что. А что ты подразумеваешь под интерфейсом кнопок, я, честно сказать, не совсем понимать. Вот. Как тебя так? Все, я запузыриваюсь. Короче, игру. А у тебя звука нету, да? Смотри-ка. Сейчас я тебе все настрою, не переживай. Так. У тебя будет сегодня игра-то хоть, нет? Сейчас посмотрим. Yes. Кстати, очень сильно кричит звук, я надеюсь... Я в настройках вроде убрала. А сейчас вроде не громко. Музычка прикольно, кстати, играет. Как всегда, я ничего не запузыривала, но русский язык нам пообещали. Вот. Я тут что-то, кстати, настроила. Режим стрима. А как он, где тут стрим настраивается? Я хз вообще. По своей сути, режим стрима, видишь, делает... так, чтобы квадрат, треугольник, x, круг на компе. Ну, вот я тебе говорю, чтобы вот квадрат, треугольник, x, круг на компе были, это надо устанавливать драйвер. Забыла, кстати, он как называется. Я этот драйвер не поставила. Вот так вот. Поэтому у меня, если я подключу DualShock, у меня будет Xbox-овская хрень. Вот. Как-то так. Вот. Что я еще, кстати говоря, хотела сказать по поводу вот из той же серии, что изменилось со стрима Stray. Короче, я эту игрушку, вот конкретно вот эту, то, что мы сейчас с тобой проходим, я очень упорно и долго искал пиратку. Потому что прям вот не хотелось мне тратить там 113 деревянных на вот это вот, запакекать, скажем так. Потому что я брала найтбук, кстати, вполне себе тогда, да, покупала я лицензию, все дела. Вот, я хотела найти пиратку, ну, потому что стримы с вами проходили на пиратке, да и тем более вы знаете, что сейчас времена трудные, и со стимом, с покупками на нем игр надо танцевать с бубном. Короче, я купила лицензию, вот это вот, то, что мы с тобой проходим, вот как хочешь, можешь тапок меня кинуть. Стрей мы с тобой, блин, на пиратке прошли, а вот это я купила купила в стиме, потому что не нашла я пиратки. Я, по-моему, накачала всякого дерьма, у меня теперь какие-то там вирусники, мне чистить надо компьютер, вот, тоже никак я этим не займусь по классике жанра. Поэтому я мудохлась. Я уж сегодня днем, вот только сегодня днем уже кинула анонс, разобралась с этим несчастным киви, с этими несчастными казахстанскими тенге. Вот, наплясалась, навертелась, накрутилась. У меня, оказывается, на киви почему-то уже открыт. Я не знаю, каким образом. У меня уже там открыт дополнительный счет, и почему-то деньги у меня там лежат в долларах. Вот такая вот я долларовая мадам, оказывается. Я там 300 лет уже на киви на своем не была. Кошельке. Вот. Оказывается, у меня там все уже благополучно давным-давно лежит в долларах. Вот. И, соответственно, я долго мудохалась, чтобы еще открыть третий счет, чтобы перевести эти доллары уже в казахстанский тенге. О, блядь. Ну, вот смогла выцепить оттуда 113 деревянных и купить игрушечку. Застримить The Query, шедевр игра стрим. Тём, слушай, я не старая, спасибо. Любимая рубашка, я как раз ее сегодня не надела. Вот. С возрастом буду только хорошеть, расцветать. Я нисколько в этом не сомневаюсь. Но спасибо, что ты мне вот сказал, что я не старая. Это сейчас самый лучший комплимент. Он, мне кажется, даже перебивает Пашкин уже комплимент. Вот это вот мужики хотят, бабы завидуют. Если мне сказать, что я не старая, уже вот мне легче становится немножко на душе. Там-то и так все понятно. Мужики хотят, бабы завидуют. Но это уже, знаешь, уже воспринимается мной как норма. А вот то, что я не старая, это уже новинка дня, так скажем. Вот. А по поводу The Query, Тём, что я хочу сказать. Следующий материал содержит обсуждение изображений крови, насилия, самоубийства. Может не подходить для младшей аудитории. Рекомендуется проявлять осторожность. Да ты что ты такой? Мы уже вроде как решили, что я тут не старая. Какая страшная женщина. Привет, мам. Я буду участвовать в виртуальной викторине сегодня вечером. Слушай, давай я сделаю по доказательству. Налейте яд. Ёбана. Начало игры. Налейте яду, выпейте. Выпейте яду. Слушай, баба знакомая, знаешь, кого напоминает? Кто из вас смотрел «Пацанов» сериал? Вот там есть такая Эшли, она еще в «Ходячих мертвецах» вроде как играла. Вот это самое. Напоминает бабоньку. Мне кажется, может, это она и есть, я хз вообще. Вот. Пиратку год ждут с релиза Денова. Слушай, по-разному. Иногда прям хорошо взламывают. Быстро-быстро, даже с Денова. А бывает, что и вообще, и ни разу, и нет, и ничего. По-всякому бывает. А по поводу The Query так и не договорила. Я решил не проходить The Query. Вот. Ну, конечно, ваше мнение все может изменить, но, честно сказать, я поныкалась по отзывам, почитала, посмотрела чуть-чуть коротенько у Куплинова, буквально вот его выжимку, то, что он там на титрах сказал свое мнение, и, в принципе, его мнение совпадает с тем, что я читала в обзорах, в рецензиях, и никто эту игрушку особо не хвалит, что она из себя особо ничего не представляет в плане каких-то выборов, концовок не так много, ответвлений как таковых там в игре 2 под конец игры. Ну, такое, короче. Производитель игры решил снять защиту. Вот что. Я богатая теперь? Ты уже готов стать... Какая же я богатая-то? Ну, пока что, кстати, я богатая, да, могу это подтвердить. Ну, как богатая? Ну, по крайней мере, хорошо буду жить следующий год. Я имею в виду в плане государственной поддержки. А со следующего года все нет. Так что нам нет смысла сходиться с тобой. Через год ты меня бросишь и разобьешь мне сердце. Потому что с меня снимут все пособия, которые мне сейчас платят по мамской службе, скажем так, и все. И я буду конкретная, тотальная нищебродина, короче говоря. Так что. Так, семейное древо у нас же с тобой. Мама 64-го года. А у меня мама 67-го, у меня мама. Дэн 43-го, 65-го. Тетя Джун, неплохая тетя Джун 65-го года. Брэдли 97-го, 84-го Тоби, 2002-го... Малолетка. Эбби 95-го. Дядя Маркус... Дядя Маркус какой жизнерадостный чувак. Год вступления брака, прадедушка. А, год смерти у него даже уже есть. И тут Маргарет уже тоже скончалась у нас с тобой. Доказательства. Вы сможете войти, когда соберете достаточное количество доказательств. Угу. А у нас пока ничего нет. Андрей, привет. Доказательств нет вообще никаких. Ну что ж, ладно, давай смотреть. Я, пожалуй, не буду читать субтитры. Мне кажется, ты вполне себе справишься с этой задачей. Как тебе? Мне кажется, не надо читать субтитры. Очень много текста, очень много болтовни будет, если я еще дополнительно сверху буду болтать.
And I realized that it starts in a couple of seconds. Yes, I'm an adult now and I make my own choices. And I shouldn't be petrified of telling my mum how I really feel.
Мы ждем, не опаздывай. Короче, это какая-то семейная традиция. Семейная традиция устраивать видеозвонки групповые.
Hi, Uncle Marcus.
Uncle
I didn't
Marcus.
expect to hear from you.
Hey, kid.
Listen, I'm really sorry that I missed you at the family meeting last week. Work had this big
Семейная
case,
встреча у них
and
здесь мутится.
I tried to tell them that it was my last chance to see you.
It's okay. It's okay. I understand.
I know, but I
Такой
really
хороший
wanted
дядя
to
Маркус.
see you before you went back to LA. I've not seen you in so long.
I'm sorry, too. More than you can possibly believe.
What's up?
Кто тут ко мне шкребется уже? Кто шкребется активно? Что надо? Что ищешь? Как? Максимально незаметно. Ты что?
Happen at the meeting? I mean, other than the We Hate Marcus Club shouting at you about how they could run the business better than you.
Yeah. Something did happen, and that's why I needed to talk to you, Abby. I need your help.
Yeah, of course. Anything, you know that. What do you want me to do?
I need you to investigate a murder.
Oh, this is a prank, right?
I wish.
Murder? Who's been killed?
Me.
What the hell is going on, man?
I don't understand.
I've been poisoned.
Прям
Abby, I'm
конкретно?
dying.
Прям умер
And it
уже?
was someone at the family meeting.
Каким образом? По видеозвонку?
Family?
Получено достижение, прости,
No.
детка, чего?
No.
My doctors have confirmed it. It's the only possible time it could have happened. Someone who was at the family meeting poisoned me. I
Каким
know
по
who,
видеосвязи?
and I don't know how.
И не знает сам как. Да ты просто
But
простудился
can't they
на
treat
улице,
you?
Марусь, что ты?
Can't
They
they?
don't know what the poison was. They're working on it, but they can't start
Капельницу ему
treating
там.
me until they know.
Well, there must be
А, ему надо
something.
знать яд.
that
Да
they
ладно,
can do.
невероятно.
I did a lot of hard living in the 80s, kiddo. My body ain't what it used to be. And if they
Да
were
ладно, ты
treating me with the
отлично
wrong
выглядишь.
thing, that could kill me. Sorry,
А
kid.
нахера ты ее напрягаешь, мне интересно?
How long?
How long have I got?
А, он ей доверяет, потому что ее не было на предыдущей встрече семейной. Они встретились, не пойму, по видеосвязи или просто встретились? Очень сложно понять. На элите яд мне нравится фраза,
Say it's
конечно.
hours.
This can't be real.
Прям несколько часов.
That's why I need your help, Abby. I need you to find out who
А,
did
это
this
прям ХП его
tonight.
показывают, нихера себе.
Me? No, I.
Да что вы здесь всем мне покой не даете? Джин налил? Я что не хочу, мне спасибо, я сегодня с алкоголем все завязываю.
Нет, ты заслужила.
Ну, Игорь, я не хочу, правда, алкоголь.
Это последнее.
Чего это последнее? Швепс?
Да.
Не, правда, я не буду, Игорь. Плоховат после вина.
Алкоголь.
Правда.
Кондироваться когда пойдем? Ну ты сегодня заслужила вообще. Ладно, не треба.
Ладно, что это? Спаивает меня тут потихонечку, пока я на стримах сижу.
Can't. I mean,
Не, а чё?
how?
Действительно, я тоже ничего не понимаю,
Everyone's
как
gonna
она.
be there, Abby. You need to question them. Find out who in the family wants me dead.
What if they find out what I'm doing? What will they think?
Abby, I'm dying. Who cares what they think?
Ёбаный, а чё тебе в полицию не позвонить?
Let me ask you a question, kid.
Так.
Why are you working in law?
Because Mum, the family, they decided that that's what I should do.
Exactly. And if you weren't part of this fucked up family and you weren't still looking for their approval, what would you be doing?
You know what?
Yeah, I know what. I just want you to say it again to make sure you haven't forgotten.
I want to design games.
So
Вау.
you need to shake them off.
Design
Abby.
games, yes, of
This
course.
whole rotten family like I did.
Well, you didn't shake them off too well if one of them's trying to kill you.
Okay, you got a point there, kiddo.
Вообще, что происходит?
Shit.
Shit.
Mum's calling me.
Don't answer it.
Как ты Дон Энсворт? Когда Энсворт надо сделать?
Come on, Abby. Ignore her, please. She knows how to leave a message.
Ну я уже нажал, Марусь. Что ты на меня умоляюще так смотришь?
Sorry. Hi, Mum.
Any particular reason you're making me wait on my birthday?
Бёрдэй? У нее тем более
I'm just getting
бёрдэй. Ну,
I don't ask for much, Abby, but I do ask that you respect the family.
ёбаный.
Family is everything to me.
Что
As
так?
your grandfather, God rest his soul, used to say, there's me and there's you.
And the family's the glue.
Ah, you remember it. Well, I suggest you start acting like it.
Yes, Mum.
Капец.
Hurry up.
Ну ёбаный, куда мы попали?
Wow, you're right. You really needed to answer that.
Well, I should really get to the quiz before Mum kills me. That wasn't meant to be a joke.
А чё это она уже какая-то там зарёванная, тушь потекла? Как это вообще? Что это? Чё это она такая уже потрёпанная, это не пойму.
Tick, right? Use that to your advantage.
What if I screw it up?
Well, I am betting my life on that not happening.
Инфосотка, мы его сейчас угробим.
Okay, I'll try.
Все, тушь
I'll be
подтерли,
here.
замечательно.
Listen, I'll help as much as I can.
А, все, ладно.
Remember,
Он мне
Abby.
помогает, отлично.
Find the poison, find the proof, find the killer.
Простой, как 3 копейки вообще. Так я не пойму, мы работаем типа в полиции. Мы ждем, заебали. Вы чё такие? Да ни хера себе. А это какая-то мафия, что ли? Что это?
I just don't understand why there always has to be this big song and dance about Flick's birthday.
This isn't just about me, June. It's about us, the family.
Да заебали вы
Spending
со своей
quality
фэмили.
time together. And I'm sorry we don't do the same thing on your birthday.
У нее хоть винишко
Really
есть.
remembers when it is.
Hi.
Oh, Abby. Is that the big entrance you made us sit around for?
Sorry, Mum.
Right. Now we're all here together. Is there
Повезло,
something everyone
повезло.
would like
С
to
семьей,
say?
конечно, уже, могу сказать, на
Consider what
старте.
it is.
Well, we're all here, aren't we? What more do you want? A bloody parade? Want me to pull some fireworks out of my arsehole?
I thought you'd be thanking me, June. Perfect excuse for a drink. What's your reason every other day of the week?
You girls are as bad as each
Бабуль,
other.
тебя
Put
вообще
your
не
camera
видно.
down.
That better?
Блядь, баб.
Mummy.
I think we should all sing Mum happy birthday.
Oh, Lottie, don't be so
Ёб твою
crass.
мать,
Happy
она
birthday
2002 года,
so
да
bloody
ладно.
depressing. I don't even like the phrase. Do you know what they say in the Basque region? Sorianak Zuri. Isn't that delightful?
Чао.
Can everyone hear me? Great. Now listen, I actually think that birthdays are a really good time to do a little bit of a privilege.
Ой, слушай, он же
audit,
был в
you
The
know?
Complex.
Really
Нет,
take
парень,
a
нет.
look.
По-моему, да.
And that's why they invented the mute button. So, where's Bradley the bedroom boy?
Bradley, Her Royal Highness Auntie Felicity requests your presence. So do you want to get your pallid features in front of a webcam?
Oh, nice for you to dress up for the occasion, Bradley.
Тема немножко Брэдли, бля, в этой жизни.
I don't know what that is, but I mean, if this is about your birthday...
If you say one syllable about birthdays just being a day closer to death, I will mute you.
Ну, блядь, ну я так люблю поздравлять всегда каждый раз, ты что?
Signpost pointing towards the grave, you know?
Let's get on with the quiz.
Мне определенно нравится Брэдли.
Hasn't anyone got something
Бабуля,
nice
блядь.
to say?
Happy birthday, Mum.
What?
Чё?
Oh, Abby.
Ты уже забыл про мое
Completely
существование,
forgotten you
типа.
were there. Anyway, now down to the first order of business. Whose turn is it to ask the first round of questions?
Вообще, нахера ты здесь всех собрала? Всем же
Fine, we'll
похер.
have to pick someone. Who hasn't done one recently?
Me.
Not you.
Abby, come talk to me a second. Boy, they can't even pretend to like each other for 5 minutes, can they?
I really don't think I could do this.
Look, it's only asking questions. You know them. You just need
А
to
как мы
figure
его
out
так
how to
беспалевно
get them
берем,
talking.
разговариваем с дядей? Типа они
And
нас
start
не
simple.
видят?
Just go back in there and see if you can figure
Что это
out
вообще у них
whose
за
round
скайп
is
такой
first.
интересный? А, это непонятная фигня, я
It's
предупреждала.
just like gathering evidence. Just give it a shot.
Okay.
Что за скайп такой с глазами вообще? Я ничего не понимаю.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? This part of East Africa, it's amazing, but 4G isn't a strong
У
point.
тебя там вообще 4G, Марусь, нихера для меня 3G, тут в моем Захалупинске уже очень сильно круто.
Well, I'm not going first. It's my birthday.
Your mom's on the warpath. I would just leave her alone for now. I think your best chance of success is probably speaking with Lottie, Toby.
Зачем?
If you're feeling brave enough, Auntie June.
But Mama, maybe because it's your birthday, that's why you should go first?
No.
Well, how about nobody goes first, and then we can all just fuck
Так,
off to bed.
играть с Лотти, поговорить с тетей Джун, поговорить с Тоби. А Тоби у нас тот, кто в Африке сидит, да? А ты что это?
Hi, Toby.
Yeah, you're gonna have to speak up, Abs. Traffic in these war-torn places is gonna be pretty heavy. You know me, I'll do anything for a good cause.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, Abs, you're gonna have to repeat that.
No, I was just saying.
Matt, this traffic is crazy.
Well, thanks for still coming to the quiz. I'm sure Mum really appreciates it.
You know, most people ask about why I'm here, Abby.
Так, почему?
What are you doing in a van in the middle of war-torn Africa?
Ну-ка, почему?
What amazing
А что там за война
causes are you
такая?
risking your life for now? You know, just the good of the planet? Giving my fellow humans a chance at a better life? Well, aren't there militias swarming through that jungle? Yes. But it's a risk I've got to take. I mean, if I don't do this,
Так,
who will?
действительно.
UNICEF?
Ah, shut up, Abby. You're nice and
Shut
comfy
the
there
fuck
on
up.
your throne of privilege. Don't worry about the rest of the
Ой,
world.
а чё
I mean, when was the last time
такое?
you did anything to
Нахера?
help
Да
someone
ты
else?
посмотри, а зачем
To
так?
give without the hope
Блядь,
of
вообще
receiving,
невозможно ни с
just
кем
because
разговаривать.
it's the right thing to do.
Well, last week I donated to an appeal for a little dog that needed an operation on its foot.
Ну,
I'm talking about real change here, Abby. Real causes, not limping bloody Labradors.
Well,
вообще.
it was a bulldog, actually.
Ну и чё? И что за родственники такие вообще? Нахера это?
What did I do wrong?
Listen, the guy's a complete jerk. You just need to find a different way to talk to him.
Да нахера он вообще в Африке
Don't
где-то
worry
тусит?
about it
Как
for
он
now.
тебя мог
Let's just get
отравить?
back to the quiz.
Okay.
Ничего не понимаю.
No, it's not that
Так,
complicated. all right?
мой
You
фаворитный
just have to
персонаж
compare
здесь.
which kind of wound bleeds faster. All right, you've got like a 50-50 chance. You know, you're gonna get some right accidentally.
I don't mind going first so we don't have to do Bradley's weird thing.
Just hurry up, Lottie.
Awesome. It's just, I haven't actually thought of anything yet.
Then think of something.
Okay. Ooh, I know. I'm doing like a little inside Lottie promotion on Insta. A little treat for the Lot Squad.
What in Christ's name is the Lot Squad?
That's what my Insta fans call themselves.
Инста, это экстремистская организация. Блядь, надо вставлять такие ставки.
I was thinking
Ну,
I
объявлено.
might do a
Не
little
я объявила.
quiz for my fans on there, so we can try that.
We don't know anything about your fans, Lottie, or care.
That's okay. The questions are about me, and you guys know me, right? Everyone pick your teams, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Yeah, I was asking if you wanted to.
Sorry, gonna have to speak up. Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Брэдли, ты должен идти ко мне в команду. Брэдли, ёпте.
Do you want...
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking about and team up with your brother.
Fine.
Бля, ну я хотела Брэдли... Бабуля наконец камеру поправила.
Teams?
Yeah,
Типа с кем-то.
I just need to go to the loo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Dad.
What the hell is this quiz?
Да я хз вообще, что происходит.
You play the whole thing in teams?
Sort of. We pick a new team each round.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I can't remember how it started.
Боже мой, вообще, что это за ерунда такая? Я думала, мы будем играть в Among Us там или или мафия какая-то. Что это происходит? Я вообще не понимаю. Маркус, блин, не подыхай, хорош.
I've been better. You better go pick a teammate.
Ну давай. Я хотела идти с Брэдли.
I'll be through this bottle before the first question.
Well, you getting through that bottle has nothing to do with Mum.
Girls, behave yourselves. What would your father say if he saw you like this?
Why do you have to bring Daddy into everything? I mean, you're talking
Так,
to us
играть
like
с мамой,
we're
играть с тетей
children.
Джун, играть с Нэн. Нэн это наша бабуля, да? Давай с бабулей.
Hello, my gorgeous
Ой, ты какая ты
girl.
хорошенькая,
How are you,
божечки ты
love?
мой.
I'm okay, thanks.
Устроим себе...
How are you?
Бабуля
Don't worry
убийца.
about me. Same as usual. How's work, love? Met anyone recently?
О, боже.
When am I seeing you next?
Question 1.
We'll finish our chat later, love.
I was recently interviewed by fashion icon Janny O for her YouTube channel. In that interview, I bravely revealed my biggest fear. What is it?
Crikey. Well,
А
she used to
нахера?
hate spiders, didn't she? Or was that you? Actually, and now I think of it, that might have been Bradley. Which one of you was petrified of geese?
Lottie is definitely scared of spiders, but she's kind of had this weird fear for a while about going bold.
What a silly girl.
Although I don't know if she'd admit that in the interview. Or in this quiz.
Да погуглите, вы посмотрите на ютубе. Пауки облысения, блядь. Нормально так. Ну, облысение, блядь, я ничего не знаю.
Alright, let's try boldness. Maybe she's being honest.
Okay, love.
Ну, да, мне кажется, на ютубе она навряд ли скажет. Так, а мы смотрим на ютубе. А раньше нельзя было на ютубе посмотреть? Чего?
Oh my god, Abby!
Что,
Do you think
слушай?
that's funny?
Почему?
I don't think she can hear you.
Can't believe you said that.
Shit, which button lets me speak to her? Lottie, I'm so sorry. I thought...
Block out the haters, block out the doubters, block out the negative vibes.
Чего, блядь?
Question 2. This is another one from my interview with Janny O. She asked me, what is my greatest achievement to date? This might be a bit easy for some of you.
Инста, ёб
but
твою
I
мать,
guess
судя
I'll
по
know
всему.
who
Или
actually
интервью на
watched it,
ютубе.
won't I?
Did you watch it, love?
Ни
I
хрена.
meant to.
Oh dear. Well, she was really happy when she grew old enough to drink.
Так,
Maybe
спросите о
that's
встрече.
it.
Nan, can I ask you something?
Of course, love.
So the answer is being interviewed by Janny O. What else could I say? She is an icon.
What happened at the meeting the other night?
You know what it's like, love. This family love to bicker.
Did you notice anything different?
Well, I've never seen your Auntie June drink so much. And that's saying something. She seemed far more anxious about the meeting than she normally is. I don't know what she was expecting.
Бабуля, отвлекающий
Your mother was
маневр.
planning to tell Marcus that she wanted to buy him out. But before everything started, June said to me that it was going to be the end of the road for Marcus. She can't have thought he'd give up his share in the family business that easily.
Okay.
Как-то она найдено доказательств.
Chill, I'll let you know.
Was the meeting mostly arguments, like usual?
It was a bit of a disaster, to be truthful. Your Auntie June knocked one of her huge candles right into Marcus's lap.
Ага.
Smell it was. Don't know why anyone would want that in there.
Бабуля, короче, все. Максимально нам нашла убийц.
Toby threw his drink over Marcus to put the flames out.
Хорош.
But it didn't work. So your mother had to throw another drink over him. Thankfully that worked. But then Marcus said he burned his hand. Fair play to Lottie. She was the quickest to react. She got a cold
Да они здесь, короче,
put it on the wound.
короче,
and Bradley
все...
got some painkillers.
Бабуля, блядь, бабуля на всех тут это улики предоставила, короче говоря.
Okay. Question 3. I recently modeled in the publicity campaign.
Ёб твою мать.
Gosh, any ideas, love?
Yeah, I think it's this makeup brand. Well, sort of. She's been spamming her followers with emails about it. I signed up to a mailing list as a favor.
Regretting it now, I bet.
A little bit, yeah.
Lottie
Маркус
keeps trying to
подыхает
make me
там,
get
ебать.
annoyed. I'm not falling for it. This bald bloke on BBC One keeps going on about how the internet is essentially a giant scam. What was the question?
Дарк
Something about
Джинни.
makeup.
Ну давай ответим. Не будем слишком сильно давить на бабулю.
Genie virtual eyeshadow.
Виртуальный
What does that
тень.
mean?
Basically, it's kind of like a filter that you pay for, and you superimpose your photo with this eyeshadow, but it doesn't really exist. Well, except for as this virtual brand. Anyway, it makes you look like you're wearing this like glittery, magical eyeshadow.
Sorry, Abby, you've lost me.
I think I lost me too.
Ладно,
Should I
бабуля
just-
старалась понять. А куда мы вбиваем эти
The answer
ответы?
is dark genie virtual eyeshadow.
Ёпта, а неплохо.
Future. I can wear whatever I want and
неплохо.
I never have to wash my face. And everyone on my mailing list is entitled to 10% off their first purchase. But the offer ends this month, so hurry quick.
Shall I get some?
Бабуль
Question 4,
понравилось.
guys. So, which
Блядь,
famous
как
musician
достало-то.
recently DM'd me for a hookup?
What's a hookup?
Ты что такие бабули вопросы задаёшь?
Thing, is it?
I'm not sure if this is a clue, but he was staying at the Hilton and he asked me to meet him in his car. Apparently
Ты
that's
вообще
like a
все
thing.
с тобой в порядке?
Lottie, do
Действительно.
you think this is at all appropriate for a family
No.
occasion? You think your nan wants to hear this?
I don't mind.
Бабуля...
She's only young. Let her have her
Бабуль
fun.
прогрессивная.
This kind of behaviour is unbecoming
Не,
to
ну
our
отстой,
family.
я против.
I'm
Что это за
saying you're
ерунда
not
такая?
entitled to a sex life, but you shouldn't be shouting about it.
Your mother's just jealous, Lottie.
Блядь,
because her sex
какие
life's about as
здесь...
active as the surface of the moon.
And you're just batting them away, aren't you, June? You're probably dried up down there.
Girls, you're embarrassing yourselves now.
Honestly, I don't care. Someone else can have a go. At least I tried.
Нахера, блин?
If that's over,
Не, ну так
I'm
мы
going
теперь и
for
не
a wee.
узнаем. Пописывай, бабуль.
Ta-ra, love.
Bye, Nan.
Замечательно. Ну и так мы теперь и не узнаем, кто
I am
там
never teaming
предложил
up with that
перепихнуться.
freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous
У мамы там
astronaut.
ширинка расстегнута,
The
кстати.
exact gun, it's the same make of gun, right? There's a difference.
Oh, for God's sake, you two. If I have to listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
Так, ну мы кое-чего нарыли.
Your grandma sure loves to talk.
Ну
It wasn't
да-да-да.
all meaningless.
Как-то.
I have some news that...
Маркус заебал.
That could really help us. The doctors have managed to narrow the poison down to 3 possibilities.
Как-то.
So let's check out everything that we have so far.
Что за 3 варианта? Возможно, яды. Так, полоний 210, талий and диметилртуть. Раунд первой работы с Нэн. 33% у нас раскрыто. Тетя Джун была на грани чего? На грани чего? На грани чего была
Signal's
тетя
not
Т, я
great
не
here,
пойму.
guys, so I'd rather do my round later.
I can give it a go, as long as someone explains the rules to me again.
Oh, no. Look, I'll do my round. Let's try and bring some order and civility back to proceedings, shall we? dare I even say, a bit of class. I shall perform a piece of music. One of the classics.
Gold! Spandau Ballet. 1 point to me.
No, I mean the true classics.
No, true. That's another one. 2 points to me.
I'm talking about Mozart, Bach, Chopin. Actual geniuses.
You don't care about geniuses.
Что происходит?
You only cared about Spandau Ballet and the saxophone players' tight trousers.
Well, this may come as a shock to you, June, but some people's tastes mature with age.
You're right. And you have aged.
What are we playing?
I shall perform a recognizable melody, and you must simply tell me the name of the piece. Or to make it easier for the slow ones, just tell me the name of the composer.
So we're playing Name That Tune.
Ну, неплохо.
If you like.
Fancy being with me, June?
There's nothing I'd like more than to repeatedly explain what's going on to a slightly senile old woman over a dodgy internet connection. I mean, it's one of my favourite things.
Well, I might ask a few questions.
Well, come along then.
Злые все, ужас просто. Нахера вот это все устраивать?
Nimini-pimini.
Замечательно. А нормальную мелодию поставить нет?
Multiply majestically, millipede, multiply majestically.
Я хочу с Брэдли поиграть. Вау, вдарим рок в этой дыре. Чего такое в твоей команде?
Who's that on your t-shirt?
You've never heard of Keith Wilson Keys before?
Should I?
Нет.
Yeah, he killed 6 people in one weekend, Medford, Oregon, 1997. They called him the Beaver State Cleaver Killer.
Yeah. Oh, him. He's a good one.
Good one.
So they put serial killers on t-shirts.
No. He's not a serial killer. He's a spree killer. And yeah, you can get a lot more than this if you know where to look.
Everyone be quiet and listen carefully to the first piece. La 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 la.
Ну это Моцарт же.
Oh, I think I know this. I think it's Beethoven.
Бетховен разве? А я думала
I
Моцарт.
mean, I guess Beethoven's a pretty safe bet because it's either going to be him or Mozart, right?
Мне кажется, Моцарт. А может и Бетховен, правда, что. Спросить, что думает Брэдли. Давай про Брэдли спросим.
Shall I go with Beethoven then? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I know Beethoven died in a thunderstorm, and you can still visit his grave. So,
Well, I'll just go for him.
Потрясающе. Да, она написала Бетховен. Что, правильно?
Yes, a pretty straightforward one to start. That was the sumptuous Fur-Elise by the magnificent Beethoven. Piece number 2.
Бабуль.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Надеюсь, ей хорошо заплатили за это. Я думала, она сядет за пианино, бахнет что-нибудь. Но вот это, конечно, что-то.
Wow. Mum really got into that one, didn't she?
Брэдли, ну давай мы с тобой. Маркус помирает там, блин, у меня, ёбаная.
Why do people listen to happy music when they're not even happy? It just makes you feel worse, you know?
Did you mean Mum played this at the meeting?
I think so.
Я знаю, что ты делаешь. Шо?
Abby, what are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Тихо, тихо. Не
You
угрожают.
muted me and I wasn't even saying anything. What were you looking at?
Nothing. I'm fine. What were we talking about?
Nothing.
Right, yeah. No, wait, you were saying that Mum played this song at the meeting. I mean, how was the meeting?
When everyone was really angry, Lottie was acting strange too.
Валя.
She's got 2 phones now. One of them looked to me like a burner phone.
Стационарный.
I think so.
It's private. It's untraceable.
Да ты что?
Trying to get hold of
Как
something
понять,
or something.
стационарный телефон, она что, его с собой носит?
I never thought Lottie would choose something like that. It's not the kind of phone that takes photos.
Так, спросить подробнее.
Maybe someone gave it to her.
Did you see anything else?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Да.
Yeah.
This next piece is so obvious, I considered not doing it, but for some reason it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system. La 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 la.
Замечательно, Брэдли сейчас понравится.
Funeral March.
Ну,
It's
конечно.
Funeral March by Chopin. It's one of my favorites.
Right.
Кто бы сомневался.
It's a good one.
La 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 la.
Кто
That
победил-то?
piece was the incredibly moving Funeral March by Chopin. I already know what I'm doing for my fourth piece, so be quiet.
Так.
No. Oh, no, no. The humidity's changed. I can't sing in this. I could sprain something. Let's move on to the next round.
I was surprised you weren't at the meeting. Aren't you Uncle Marcus's biggest cheerleader?
Yeah, no, I
Cheerleader,
really wanted to be there. It was just-
cheerleader.
there was this thing at work and...
You should have been there. He needed you.
What are you saying?
Everybody else hates him. The whole family, apart from you.
Yeah.
I mean, my mum spends most of her time thinking about how much she hates him. So after too many drinks, she starts rambling about him, talking about how he's ruined Granddad's legacy, how the company should have come to her or your mum. Once, when it was really bad, she asked me if I knew how to hire a hitman. She thought maybe I'd know something from the black internet. It's like, she meant dark web, obviously. I asked her why she wanted to know, and she just said she saw it in a film once. And yeah, it was the last time she mentioned it, at least to me.
Брэдли, у тебя сосуды в глазики полуплись.
Do you know something?
I don't know. Maybe.
Bradley, what? Shit.
What the hell is going on, man?
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going
Но
to
мне
finish
кажется,
single
зря они так
rounds?
смещают прям. Хотя, хз, может, такие игры не
silence.
слишком глубокие.
What
Но уж
they
прям
do.
слишком сильно ракурс смещают на эту тетку с вином. Сообщение, что написано? Если тебе дорога твоя жизнь, перестань задавать вопросы. Ты, блядь, а что следишь за мной?
Abby! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or... Oh my god, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't. I told you.
В смысле?
No, I'm not built for this shit. What are they gonna do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
Маркус, ладно, половина хп у тебя осталось. Еще помираешь-то, ёб твою
Are
мать.
you okay?
It's getting worse, Abby. I
Да
got
просто
less time.
этот сам,
I
перепиши на
thought.
меня
Don't give up on me.
эту, как ее,
You're the only chance I got.
завещание. И помирай спокойно,
Abby.
иди в путь, ну.
Please.
Плиз, говорит. Ну ладно, раз
Окей.
плиз, окей тогда. Давай, давай. А чем он там дышит? Тупо маска, ни к чему не... Так, 100% раскрыто. У Лоти было 2 телефона. Тетя Джун спрашивала у Брэдли, где можно нанять киллера. Ага.
Okay, listen up, guys. My signal seems to have settled down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round now. But listen, I've got a pretty cool new spin on how to...
Everyone get in teams.
Right, yeah, sure, cool. Yeah, let's start there.
Lottie, were you...
Ew. No.
Don't let her talk to you like that, Bradley.
Well, you say worse to him every day. The other day you called him a slug.
That was affectionate. At least my Bradley's not a brainless, stuck-up little moron like Lottie.
I'm not stuck up.
You ever speak to my daughter like that again, and I'll...
Flig, I didn't know you'd
Блядь,
suddenly
да
become
нахера?
interested in your children.
Нахрена они вообще
I'll
тогда по
team up with
видеосвязи
Bradley,
со всеми
whatever.
разговаривают? Я
Just
вообще не
leave it
понимаю.
Cool.
Let's just make this clear. You can team up with me, but that does not mean you can talk to me.
Okay.
Надо послушать, о чем они будут болтать там.
Here, guys. Hey, Auntie Felicity, look, just give me a chance and I might just change your life for the better, yeah?
Toby, the only way you can make my life better is if you never speak to me ever again.
Так, играть опять с бабулей, играть с тетей Джун, играть с мамой. Давай с мамой поиграем.
How's it going, Mum?
How do you think?
Зашибись.
Good.
Bad.
Блять.
Very bad. This quiz has been a disaster so far.
Так нахера
But
ты
I'm
ее
getting to the
устроила,
end of
как
this
будто и так
round
было
and
непонятно, чем
massive
все
work.
Well,
обернется.
it's just nice to do something on your birthday.
Is it?
Well, none of us would be here if it wasn't for you.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay, listen up, guys. we're doing what I like to call empathy scenarios. It's kind of quiz, kind of a workshop type thing. So I'm going to give you a scenario, and you can score points by how well you empathize. Okay?
That doesn't make any
Привет,
sense.
привет, привет, привет.
Empathy. Okay.
Мне кажется, он играл за комплекс, по-моему, пацана.
I know that's a pretty hard ask for some people in this family. So,
Что происходит?
you're humble people. You've lived in the same tiny fishing village your entire lives, and you're facing the twin threats of globalization and climate change.
Is that it?
I think so.
What's the question?
Remember, guys, we're looking for empathy here. Points for
Чего надо? Кто-нибудь вообще что-нибудь понял?
Empathy.
I have no idea.
Is it a charades type thing? Are we supposed to act it out?
Yes, Mum, that must be it. You're a genius.
Well, if he wants a performance, I'll give him a performance. But if I humiliate myself and Toby still makes me lose this bloody quiz, empathy. Nodding. Nodding. Is that empathy?
Сказать маме, что она замечательная. А она мне не поверит. Давай с Тоби поговорим.
Sorry, Toby, this is just supposed to be a bit of fun
Маркус
for
тобой погибает.
quiz. Do we really need to think about this admittedly very important and very sad stuff now?
See, it's that kind of attitude that makes doing this round so important, yeah? Now, imagine this. A mystery illness starts sweeping through your little fishing village. Ooh, actually, I've got some resources that might help you engage with the subject, okay? Let me just share them with you. Let me just catch up to where we were. Okay, so the symptoms of the disease are vomiting and diarrhea.
Toby, turn that off right now.
The people of this fishing village can't just turn it off.
Рыбацкая деревушка, такой унитаз блатной, ты чё? Что, блядь, происходит?
Okay, so we won't use the resources.
Why did I have chili for supper?
The mystery illness starts sweeping through your village, but the nearest hospital is 200 miles
чё надо-то?
away.
Чё надо-то?
What emotional toil does that take?
Do you want to stop, Mum?
No, I'm not looking at pictures of shit without getting some points. He wants a performance. I'll give him a performance.
Чё надо-то? Я что-то ничего не понимаю.
The devil is here. The devil is in our homes. He comes at night, comes to snatch us away. How will our poor little fishing village cope?
Wow. Mum, that was amazing.
Yeah, I've never been much of a one for improvisation. But, maybe I underestimate myself. We must protect the children.
Nailed it.
Auntie Felicity?
Yes.
That's actually really reductive.
Чё?
Yeah?
Почему?
It's even pretty offensive, you know? I'm sorry.
Why?
I'm gonna have to take 5 points off you.
Да ты охренел, блин, она старалась.
My round.
It's my quiz, and you're not taking a single point off me, you arrogant prat.
Она старалась вообще. Она крутая. Я покритикую его. Нет, так нельзя. В смысле он...
You're so right about Toby. He is so arrogant.
Вообще сумасшедший.
Yeah, June made a complete mess of those boys, but they don't help themselves.
So let me get this straight. What you're saying is that you lack the basic human decency to understand another person's struggle.
Ты что вообще от нас хочешь? Я не пойму никак.
There are other people in the world.
Он мне еще за комплекс не
Oh,
нравился.
I'm sorry. Are we here for Hilda the fisherwoman's birthday?
Well, no, but...
Toby, let me stop you there. Is the next thing you're going to say
Что происходит вообще?
a question? An actual question? The kind of thing you'd get in a quiz.
I've got a different scenario about mating turtles.
No, I'm sorry, Toby, you've had your chance.
I am doing a...
Another disaster? Why do I even bother? I tried to do something nice, something selfless for this family.
Не, ну идея неплохая. Собрать всех, викторин
I
какая-то.
know, Mum. Is that your total
Блядь,
contribution?
ну с такими не... Что просто не
Abby.
понимаю.
Oh, let me get a word in.
Wait, Mum, I need to tell you something. Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Зачем ты ей рассказываешь?
No, but
The
he's...
man's a liar, Abby.
I always hoped you
Нахера
wouldn't
она
fall
ей
for it.
рассказывает?
Perhaps I should have done something
У нас
when you were
расследование
younger, but
максимально...
it wasn't easy for me either. After your father died, I thought, oh, if you want to turn to Uncle Marcus and not me, perhaps I should let you. Either you realise what it was like, or...
Mum, what are you talking about?
You really don't see it, do you?
Чего?
He's paranoid, Abby. Deceitful. Always painting himself as the good guy, the victim. A few years ago,
Там у
he
него
thought a
ХП
business
отнимается. Я
partner
не
was
знаю, нам
trying to kill him.
показывают
He
тут
was sent all
ХП.
these threatening emails, anonymous emails. Wouldn't surprise me if Marcus was the one writing them.
What?
He went mad. He bought a gun, bought a guard dog. It was all bullshit, completely in his head.
No, I don't understand.
It's all an act, Abby.
Ну, сказать же,
Don't get
убийцу
sucked
найти.
in.
Мама говорит, не верь ему. Я уже ничего не понимаю. Это мои друзья, конечно. Вот мы вместе с ними в видеочате сидим. Я говорю, ну нахер, я пошла.
Kid,
Ай, блядь,
we
да.
need to talk.
Слушай, отстань, бугра. Я уже
Abby,
ничего не
please.
понимаю.
Please.
Почему он меня-то напрягает? Я что-то понять не могу. А, ну да, потому что мы единственные, в принципе, кого на встрече не
If
были.
we had more time, I could explain.
Чего
You
именно?
said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything that you say now?
I'm not paranoid. Some guy was making threats. It wasn't in my head. Oh, okay, so maybe I took the threats a little too seriously, but how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know he wasn't going to follow through?
У
How was I
него
supposed to
маска...
know
А,
that?
нет, смотри-ка,
As far as I
проводок
was
идет
concerned, the guy
почему-то.
was
Или
nuts.
проводок от
And then
капельницы
June
идет. Я
got a
что-то не
hold
понимаю.
of it, Abby, and the whole thing got twisted. And I don't know why I didn't tell you. I don't know. I didn't want to scare you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time, Abby.
It just doesn't make any sense. You tell me the story that someone's tried to kill you, and now I find out that you've done this before.
This is not the same.
How?
Abby, I'm fucking dying.
Ну, вообще, хватит помирать. Собака такой, а. Ну ладно, все, отмена.
Look, Abby, you either trust me or you don't. And if you don't,
Ну, в принципе,
then the
игра
whole
у
thing
нас
is done.
называется «Кто там
Never gonna
хочет
know the
заткнуть
whole
дядю
story.
Маркуса».
Is that what you
Из
want?
названия мы ему доверимся.
Is that what you want, Abby? Just know this.
Да.
I'm the only
Траванули чувака.
in this family that would never fucking lie to you.
Ну, поверим ему, поверим.
Huh.
I believe you.
You don't know how much I needed to hear that, Abby. Especially with how I'm feeling right now.
Okay. So, listen, I think I managed to get some useful stuff from Mum. Are you
Чего
okay?
случилось?
How many spiders do you see on my hand?
Что?
Just answer the question.
I don't see any spiders.
Fuck. Shit, did you see that?
No, I
Fucking crow in here. Ah! It's going from my eyes.
I can't see anything. There's nothing there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The hallucinations have started then. Doc says once I start seeing things, you can count how long I have left in minutes.
Ну и все, тогда я уже пошла. Что смысл от меня тогда? 0 раскрыто. Вая, а чего?
I better get back in there then.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Чего?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to help you much longer.
Ну, завещание там пока напиши, пока могешь. Кровище нарисуют. Да. Кровище там есть? Покажи платок в камеру.
What is it?
Кровище там очень много
I'm
крови.
out of time. No use pandering to their egos anymore, kid.
Просто
I won't
вызови
be
всех
around.
на ковер. И вот.
If you want to save me, you gotta find the truth. Good luck, kid.
Ну, те, господи, ну, блин, я хочу, конечно, спасти. Он прям весь очень плохо ему. Все, уплыл закат.
I guess this is it.
А, уже конец. Быстро. Нихера, что-то мы там не нарыли.
I'm telling you, I can do it.
This quiz has been enough of a disaster so far.
Oh, let your sister have a go.
It'll be chaos. Look at her.
She's just had a couple of drinks.
Хрена
No
она
harm in
там
that.
глушит вино вообще.
She's had a cellarful.
Целый погреб, вот именно.
Nobody has anything ready. But I do. I have questions.
Ну давай,
Lots and
вопрос.
lots of
Много вопросов, тем
questions.
более, ну
Can I team
хорошо.
up with you, Mum?
Блять, нет,
just know I'm going to
я
regret
хочу к ней.
You are going to play nice.
Чего они куда они там тыкают, я не
Yes, I
пойму.
am. I was
Так,
gonna
играть
say
опять с Брэдли. Играть с Нэн.
Delight.
Так, Тоби же выкинули, нет разве?
Oh, hello, love.
Ой, типа моя бабулечка,
Heaven
господи,
help
такая
us with your
хорошенькая.
Auntie June doing around.
Question 1.
Так, ну-ка.
Who stole my car when he was 14 and drove it into the side of a bus stop?
Oh, crikey. Which one was that now?
Брэдли,
It
блин.
was Toby, wasn't it? Some protest or something. Wait, no. Was that with a quad bike?
Я сказала, сама про машину нам сказала.
Всем здрасте.
Здравствуйте.
Ставим лайк, подписываемся на канал.
Что надо-то?
Да там Ване скучно, пойду я на плескаться, пускай поплескается.
Ой,
То входит скучно. Мам,
Ой, прям
где мам? Не
скажешь.
веришь, вот смотри.
Ну, Игорь.
Я все виноват.
Ванюш, здравствуй. Привет. Привет. Чем заняться таким? Ди.
Что, пойдешь?
Ну, конечно, что тут интересного?
Пошли плескаться. Пойдем.
Одежду тогда возьми ему. Надеюсь, он меня услышит. Так, ну, у нас времени нет, поэтому что, какие тут
I
вопросы?
need you to tell me everything you remember about the meeting.
Oh, love, it was a load of fuss about nothing.
I really need to know what happened.
So,
Hush now, we're missing the quiz.
the carjacker was Bradley.
Ну, конечно, Брэдли, видишь, я все
My
знаю.
son stole my car, and everybody said it was my fault,
Почему?
even though
Ну,
I'd
то, что
only
твой
asked
же
him to
сын-то.
reverse it into the drive. Anyway, c'est la vie. Question 2. What is the point?
Oh, no.
That's what I want to know. What is the fucking point?
Nan, is Auntie June okay?
She's got a lot going on. You know how she is. She can be reckless. She doesn't really care about looking after herself or anyone else. Ever since her dad, you know, ever since then, she's had an awful temper, a violent temper. She was forever getting into fights at school and after school. I tried my best, but...
Ну, да про дед-то мне нахрена
Okay,
знать.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
So those of you that said there is no point, you get a point.
Чего?
And the rest of you are just lying to yourself.
Abby, I need you.
Ну, что там случилось у тебя?
What is it?
Ну,
What's the
совсем
matter?
слег.
Time's up.
Но зато вебку
Doc says if I
настроил.
take the right antidote now, I might just make it. I can't trust my brain right now, kiddo. I need you to pick.
Мы вообще ни хрена не нарыли.
Okay, Abby. Whatever happens, happens.
Откуда мне, блядь, знать? Мы вообще ничего не... Ой, погуглить, что воняет из этого говна? Демилртуть. Попробуем. Так. Демилртуть. Нам надо узнать запах. Так. Бесцветная, чрезвычайно токсичная жидкость является одним из сильнейших нейротоксинов. Имеет слабый сладковатый запах. Нет, запах слабый. Вот. Видишь, уже Google нам помогает. Полоний 210. Не одна я, походу. Полоний 210. Так. При нормальных условиях представляет собой мягкий радиоактивный металл серебристо-белого цвета. А пахнет чем? Напишите, пожалуйста. Так, быстро окисляется на воздухе, При воздействии кислот переходит в раствор с образованием розового цвета. Так, тыры-пыры, образует... Полоний является единственным химическим элементом, который при низкой температуре образует одноатомную пускую... Применение... Запах нужен, запах. Нужен запах. Полоний. Ну, это полоний, мне кажется, слишком... Атомные автономные установки. Токсичный. Полоний обладает особо высокой радиотоксичностью, канцерогенами, имеет так, тыры-пыры. 130, период полураспада 138 дней, 9 часов. Ну, мне кажется, я говорю, это слишком мощно. Вот. Поскольку лучевое поражение кожи довольно легко проникает... Ну, сколько мы всего нового сейчас с тобой узнаем-то. Опасен на расстоянии. Вообще, даже по вебке нельзя разговаривать. Вот. Так что я тоже сомневаюсь. Что как-то это полоний. Так. Ладненько. Полоний в небольших количествах находится в природе, накапливается табаком, вследствие чего является одним из заметных факторов, который наносит вред здоровью курильщика. Другие природные изотопы... вон как. Так, а что еще-то? Талий. Талий. Давай прочитаем про талий. Как интересно. Простое вещество талий, мягкий постпереходный металл серебристо-белого цвета, серовато быстро окисляющийся на воздухе ввиду своей высокой химической активности. Чем пахнет? А пахнет як? Так, рассеянный элемент, талий тяжелый металл. Ой. Хз вообще. Хз. Вот Игорь ушел, можно было бы у него спросить, потому что он чуть-чуть-то знает. На воздухе быстро тускнеет, покрывает черной пленкой. В воде и в присутствии кислорода растворяется образование тырпыр. Чем пахнет? Чем пахнет? Чем пахнет? А пахнет як? А пахнет як? Чем пахнет-то? Я, наверное, проголосую за талий все-таки, как мне кажется. Вот, пускай будет талий, потому что полоний уж больно слишком круто, как мне кажется. Пускай талий будет. Нахера он меня спрашивает? Откуда нам это знать? У тебя прям там все готово. Что это? Прямо из бутылька? Это так работает?
Чин-чин.
За твое здоровье. Я хз вообще, что он от меня хочет? Где тут? Так, 3, 2, 1. Смотрим внимательно. Что скажешь? Нет. Помирает. Да ладно, не помирает. Ну, что ты от меня хочешь? Мы хотели быть разработчиком игр, а не вот это все. Нет. О, нет. О! Ты чё пугаешь-то? Вот дурак. Совсем что сумасшедший сошел. Чё там, жив? Это нормально, что у тебя сердце так бьется, что на вебке слышится? Сердце бьется нормально. Спасибо за субтитры. Блядь, дурак, вообще ненормально. Я охренеть. Просто от бога врач. Врачи-то? Уже? Задание первое сделано. Хрена себе. Так, тетя Джун не сдержана. 50% раскрыто. Чего раскрыто? Зачем раскрыто? У вас недостаточно доказательств, чтобы винить кого-либо.
Well, where the hell have you been?
Which one of you did it?
Abby, are you okay?
Who did it? Abby,
почему нельзя было сразу с этого начать?
Kill him. Who poisoned Uncle Marcus?
I don't get it.
Who was it? Who wanted to murder Uncle Marcus?
Abby, love, calm down. No,
Бабуля.
They fucking did!
Abby, cut this out now.
Молчать.
Did it?
Right, that's enough. I warned you once.
Удалить нахуй. Правильно?
Bastards!
Hey, kid.
Да какая разница?
I don't know who did it.
Abby.
Чё, опять помираешь?
Sorry,
It's okay. You saved me.
Ну ладно.
Abby, you've done enough. Now for the rest of them. This ain't over.
Это что такое? Ну ладно, мы спасли Гаврюху. В принципе, не так все плохо, как я думала, конечно. Мы спасли Гаврюху, но ни хрена мы ничего не нарыли. Вообще, на самом деле. Так, ну я же нажимаю тап, кстати. Пропустить титры. Смотри, я тап нажимаю, а хуй бы хрен. По репе. Сколько титров смотреть? На элите я... Ну, вот, блин, тупо Википедия. Что я еще могу сказать? Ладно. Музон крутой, можно послушать. Да, что я хочу сказать? Но по поводу, кстати, трошанины, не, на самом деле не так все прям кринжово, как мне казалось. Вот. Просто мне кажется, тут сам по себе уже задуман трэш. Уже ничего не спасет. Они тебя пугают. Да, в принципе, я с тобой согласна. Слушай, титры не пропускаются, я тебе серьезно говорю. Прикинь? А их надо дождаться, как мне кажется. Титры, блин, алло. Давайте как-нибудь. Нет, вообще, смотри, я и жму. И так, и сяк. Вообще нет. Вообще нет. Семейное древо. Подожди, я думала, Лотти, дочка вот этой тети Джун. А, не, все правильно. Угу. Угу. Ни хрена непонятно, честно сказать. Как-то все это. Вообще ничего не собрали. Это странно как-то по мне. Даже малейших каких-то, ну-ка еще раз даже посмотрю. Доказательства. Ни хрена нет. Ни хрена нет. Тетя Джун была на грани чего. У Лоти было 2 телефона. Да мало ли, почему у него было 2 телефона. Ну вот мы на тетю Джун только накопали кучагу. Ну и на Лоти эту несчастную. А почему не подумать, что они, в принципе, здесь все виноваты? Ну, сговор великий произошел. Странно. Я, честно сказать, даже не знаю, что сейчас натыкивать в следующий раз. Ну, потому что я хочу что-нибудь еще натыкать. Что-нибудь такое. Ну, ладно, спасли хотя бы дядю. А мне вообще интересно, в принципе, этот яд-то, он как бы, ну... То, что мы выбрали, это вот единственно верный вариант или из прохождения в прохождение варианты будут меняться? Ничего не понимаю. Ну, титры короткие. Зарплата вся ушла на актеров. Так что чему тут удивляться? Ай, что напишите? После начала новой игры найденные вами доказательства не будут удалены. Если вы хотите начать сначала, вы можете удалить прогресс в меню настроек. То есть, как это? Да, прям... Нам самую страшную картину... Привет, дорогая. Хочешь послушать всю историю сначала или сразу перейдем к делу? Дорогая. Давай.
You need to shake them off, Abby. This whole rotten family, like I did.
Well, you didn't shake him off too well.
Теперь вы можете пропустить все сцены. Спасибо вам большое.
You got a point there, kiddo. Don't answer it.
Так, давай не ответим, потому что это полная ерунда.
Come on, Abby, ignore her, please. She knows how to leave a message.
Она и так нам ничего толком не сказала. Так что смысл от того, шедевр.
See? Was that so hard?
That felt weird.
You
У
know,
нее
your
день
mom
рождения
gave me a big pitch
вообще-то.
at the meeting. Told me that I should be selling my share to the rest of the
даже
family.
вот так.
I told her dad left me the business, and they would get my share only when they pried it from my cold, dead hands.
А чё ты раньше нам об этом не сказал?
They would never.
You don't know that, Abby. Look, I've been having a lot of research done
ты чё,
recently
Марусь,
for my
ты бы мог мне
autobiography,
помогать.
and this family has got secrets, believe me. I wouldn't put anything past them.
Well, I should really get to the quiz before Mum kills me. That wasn't meant to be a joke.
I know. You can do this.
Такой он бодрый в начале и такой дохлый в конце.
Right? Use that to your advantage.
What if I screw it up?
Well, I am betting my life on
Так,
that
мы
not
с тобой
happening.
уже...
Okay. I'll
Эта сцена
try.
содержит новую
I'll
информацию.
be
Смотри, они
here.
теперь предупреждают.
I'll help as much as I can. Remember, Abby.
А какая здесь информация-то
Find
новая?
the poison, find the proof, find the killer.
Вообще, конечно, непонятно. Мама хотела, чтобы семья должна выкупить долю дяди Марка. Почему он нам сразу об этом не сказал,
Your
дурачок?
mom's on the warpath. I would just leave her alone for now. I think your best chance of success is probably speaking with Lottie, Toby.
А Тоби-то нам
Brave enough,
нахера?
Auntie June.
But Mama, maybe because it's your birthday, that's why you should go first.
No.
Well, how about nobody
Так,
goes first, and then we
сцена
can all just
содержит...
fuck off to bed.
Играть с тетей Джун. Ну, давай поиграем с ней, потому что мы, по-моему, в прошлый раз вообще ее не надрачивали ни разу. Тетя Джун. Спряталась за винишком. Ну, здорово, здорово. Ты чё такая? Подождать. Да подождем.
Did you get your mother a present?
Yeah, of course. I got her,
No, I don't want to know what it is.
Блять.
I just want to know
Тяжелый
when
человек.
to sit through another one of Flick's interminable speeches about disappointment and you letting the family down. Blah, 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 blah.
Заявись, конечно.
My boys haven't got me anything for years.
Да ты что? Спросите о встрече.
nice wine. Well, I heard a lot happen at the meeting, so, what happened exactly?
If you gave a shit, you'd have been there.
Oh, fair point. Well, that was fun.
Hey, that's better than 90%
Вообще
of the
жесть.
conversations I've ever had with her. Maybe try a different approach next time, though.
Ага.
You can do this, kid. Time to get back to the quiz.
When are they going to invent something that lets me reach through the screen and slap someone?
Да, я
It's
уже
okay,
тоже хочу
Mama,
такую
I'll go
технологию.
first. I haven't actually prepared anything though, so all the questions are going to have to be something I know a lot about already. So...
How long is this going to take? It's just that I've got a hair appointment booked for next Tuesday.
I know. What if we do a little quiz all about me?
Oh, wonderful. Can't wait.
Бля, какая поганка, вообще
Everyone
жесть,
take your
нихера
team,
себе.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Так, мы это уже
Yeah, I was
видели.
asking if you...
Poor thing. I mean, you're talking to us like we were children.
June started
Опять
it.
с тетей Джун поиграть. Давай не я добью собаку такую.
Okay, ready? Question 1. Grime legend Capsy recently described my debut track as sick.
У нее трек есть
What
еще.
is the track called?
Блять.
Or is that too easy? No, I think it's okay. Let's start easy and see how we go.
Oh, I completely zoned out of that. What was the question?
What is Lottie's song called?
Oh, songs from a strangulated cat. Ballad of a teenage narcissist hoe. Actually, I do know what it's called. She's
Да?
rammed it down our throats enough times.
Да ты шо?
It's called
Так.
vibing it.
Вау.
What does that even mean?
Вайб.
Sounds like a massage chair. Or a sex toy.
Ага.
Well, a vibe is like a sort of a feeling.
Don't patronise me.
Sorry, I thought
Just
that.
ask the question.
Как с ней разговаривать? Ух, сука какая, блин, тяжелая баба.
My first track is called Vibing It. Not a single wrong answer there. Clearly a lot of fans on the floor tonight.
Your sister Abigail, is an asshole. Who does she get it from?
Сволочь.
Two, Capsy loved
Да
my
вы здесь
cat
все
so
хорошие, в
much. He had me
принципе.
guest on his latest song.
Да.
What's it called?
That's
Блядь.
something foreign, isn't it? Asian. The word's Asian. Just put that down before we run out of time. Asian. That's good enough.
Аригато. Аригато?
I'm pretty sure it's arigato.
Well, what the hell is that?
Thank you in Japanese.
That's Asian. I said Asian. Japan's Asian.
Asian, мазафака, блядь, шо... Ужас какая, блин, ух, какая собака, тяжелая.
Right. The answer is arigato.
Аригато.
Christ, what a little rubbish.
Just give me a minute. I need to think of question 3.
I wish you had been at the meeting.
Так,
Just to see the look on your face.
что?
What do you mean?
Oh, didn't your precious Uncle Marcus tell you?
Чего?
He burnt his hand.
Да ты
Poor
что?
lamb. Well,
Так,
I burnt
фокус.
his hand. Accidentally, but I rather wish I'd thought of it.
What happened?
Well, I had a little stumble and I knocked one of my candles, which landed on Marcus. And straight away, his jumper just woof, up in flames. Now, quality clothing does not burn like that. So it just goes to show, it doesn't matter how much money that man makes, he will never not be a cheapskate Titus.
Так,
Anyway,
нравится
Toby
компа-
claims he was
очень.
just trying to douse the flames, so he threw his drink right in Marcus's face, nowhere near the flames. So then your mother threw her drink on him as well, which did put out the fire, which was kind of a shame. But Marcus started wailing like a girl about his hand. He was in agony. So Lottie ran in with a wet rag and started rubbing it all over his burns. It was hilarious. So then
Yes.
your Nana got involved and started bandaging his hand, and then Bradley came in with some painkillers, and the fun was sort of
Короче, у него чем-то, наверное, был пропитан свитер.
sort of sad. But you know, if it had been just me, I'd have left him to it. But he did look like he'd been dragged through a hedge backwards and forwards again. It's really rather wonderful.
Question 3. According to a recent poll from my fans, what is my greatest strength?
Oh, right. Now, so this is the bit when she starts bragging about her singing voice, isn't it?
Actually, I think Lottie might think greatest strength means something else.
Like what?
I think she means her eyebrows.
Это моя сила.
Why are we
В
even
смысле?
These aren't questions. She's just manipulating us into giving her praise and
Брови.
compliments. It is pathetic.
Ну, голос. Брови это мою, я не отдам брови.
Yeah,
блин.
forget what I said. Let's go with her singing voice.
Ну,
The answer is obviously my eyebrows.
пошла в
I get
жопу.
messages like
Видела
every
мои
day asking me to do
брови.
an eyebrow tutorial,
Где
but,
твои,
like,
где мои?
Why would I give away all my secrets?
Да пошла ты. Не.
How am I related to such an idiot?
I mean, yeah, Lottie can
I
sometimes.
wasn't talking about Lottie.
Сука.
Okay, so question
Мразь
4.
какая.
How many times has
Просто
Dad told me to
мразина.
goodbye?
Oh, Christ. That waste of space. Honestly, you should have seen him run for the hills the second Lottie was born. Couldn't see him for dust. Now it's one holiday a year and he thinks he's best daddy in the world. Still, I suppose most affair
Ну
babies
ладно, в
just
Дубай
forgotten
возит.
about, aren't they? So, should give him a tiny bit of credit for that. But you're bloody glad he's not your dad, aren't you?
I guess.
Oh, come along, Abigail. It is very sad that your daddy died, but it's been years now. But I just had to get over it when my daddy died. No moping about for me. And do you know the answer to this?
Сука, какая же она мразина. Вот кошмар какой.
Yeah, Lottie went to Dubai for the first time for her 6th birthday.
Так.
I remember it because she was really scared, so I made her this lucky charm necklace to wear on the plane for good luck. Anyway, my point is that if she first went to Dubai for her 6th birthday, she's been doing the same thing every year since. Lottie's now 19.
Ага.
With a simple bit of maths.
Так.
13. Put that down.
Well, I was going to say 14.
Yes, well, you're not exactly
Пошла
Carol
в
Vorderman,
жопу.
are you? So just put the answer in.
I'm sorry, but the answer's definitely 14.
What are you doing?
Чё?
So the answer is 14 times. Oh, I love it so
Обосралась?
much.
Well, I'd say well done, but I think we both know that was more luck than judgment.
Right. That's all the questions I've got. Someone else can go now.
She's only done 4 questions.
А ты сколько тебе надо? Пиздец какой-то. Так, ну мы что-то надыбали.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase?
А почему это в доказательство не зашло, что он купил пистолет, мне интересно?
Murder that famous astronaut.
It's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun.
Почему? Нам же в прошлый раз тоже эту информацию сказали.
If I have to listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
Speaking with your Auntie June is like trying to charm a rattlesnake. But I think we got some useful stuff. I also have some new... Oh!
Некогда, давай болтать с тобой.
News.
Так.
That could really help us.
Давай новости свои.
The doctors have managed to
ну,
narrow
господи, это понятно. Мы и так это уже...
down to 3 possibilities. So let's check out everything that we have so far.
Те же самые варианты. Да, Полония. Далее. Угу. Хорошо. 0 раскрыто. Да собака такая, как... Пошла ты в жопу.
Yeah, signal's not great here, guys, so I'd rather do my round later.
I can give it a go, as long as someone explains the rules to me again.
Oh, no. Look, I'll do my round. Let's try and bring some...
Так. Играть. С Тоби. Мы в прошлый раз играли с Брэдли. Ай, ну давай с Лоти сыграем. Я не помню, играли мы с ней, не играли? По-моему, нет.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Okay.
Just trying to figure out what I should wear for my live stream tonight. Don't know if I should wear vermilion or cerulean.
I'd wear vermilion, 100%.
You would?
Значит, не наденет.
Thanks, babe.
Everyone listening?
Пиздец, блядь. Я не знаю, какие у него разины вообще здесь.
La-la-la, la-la-la-la-la-la. La-la-la,
I mean, I recognise it, but I don't know.
But toccata and fugue in D minor.
Неплохо.
Easy.
Yes, that was quite an easy one. Bass, toccata and fugue in D minor. Now let me have a little think about what I'm going to do next.
How did you know that?
Don't you remember? Mum used to play it all the time when we were kids. She even put it on at the meeting. It's like her hype song.
She did?
Yeah. She said something about it helping her.
Вообще, они в каком месте они сестры? Ты мне скажи, пожалуйста. Так, что произошло? Давай спросим.
What happened at the meeting?
Oh, too much, babe.
Second piece.
Zaszибись.
Chopin, military polonaise.
Да, хорош.
Really? Did Mum play that at the meeting too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Как тяжело с такими людьми. Так. Может, это она нам смс строчит? Сидит.
What are you doing?
С телефоном как раз.
You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Did you just mute me?
No. Something.
Какая тебе разница?
Nobody mutes me, babe.
No, yeah, I know.
No one.
Пошла в жопу.
The answer I was looking for there was Chopin and his military polonaise. Abby, I'm very surprised you knew that. You're getting some help from someone.
Don't tell her I told you the answer.
Лоть знал. Лоти.
Don't tell her I told you, okay?
Почему?
Mum, Lottie knew that one. And
Да,
the
а
one
почему?
before,
Я думала, ей понравилось.
Right, so you must be cheating then, because there's no way Lottie would know any of the answers to these. A few weeks ago, she told me she wanted to sample Mozart in a song. Mozart! And she called him the blind one who played the violin.
But
that's it. I'm not doing my round. I'm not risking vocal damage.
Ну и
if you're just
что?
going to cheat.
I told you.
But you knew the answers. It's not fair. You weren't cheating.
Of course I was cheating, Abby.
Да? Каким
I've got an
образом?
app on my phone that recognizes the song.
Ах ты сука.
That's why
Да
I was
ладно,
saying it.
какой Шазам это распознает?
sometimes.
Сука.
Yeah, I am.
Ой. Ой.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence. My favorite.
0% раскрыто. Что опять кто там написал? Кто это пишет?
Abby. Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer.
Так, мы
I
же
got an
уже
email,
это-
anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or... Oh my god, I can't
Так,
do this.
I'm afraid.
я не знаю, что он нам тут новое скажет. 0 раскрыто вообще, 0.
Okay, listen up, guys.
As if you never speak to me ever again.
Играть с тетей Джун, играть с мамой. Давай с мамой поиграем.
How's it going, Mum?
How do you think?
Good.
Bad. Very bad. This quiz has been a disaster so far.
Нахера с
But I'm
такими
getting to the
родственниками
end of
вообще
this
что-то
round, no
устраивать, я не
matter what.
Well,
понимаю.
it's just nice to do something on your birthday.
Is it?
Well, none of us would be here if it wasn't for you.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay, listen up, guys.
Так,
Is that empathy?
поговорить с Тоби.
I think so.
Sorry, Toby, this is
Все
just
убежали.
supposed
Да
to
я
be a
уж
bit of
и так
fun
поняла
for
это.
Mum's...
Snatches away. How will
Присоединиться.
our poor little fishing village cope? Look out for the devil.
Oh, for God's sake, Abby. Don't just copy me. Think of your own thing.
And as he comes, the children quail. They know not
I'm a
what
fisherman
to
and
do.
I'm scared
We will
of
get
missing
rid
out on our
of the
quotas
devil.
and of fish, and I've lost my net.
Pray for our village.
Auntie Felicity,
Yes.
that's actually really reductive, yeah? It seems really offensive, you know? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take 5 points off you.
You can't deduct
Так,
points.
я не знаю, что
Ask
тут
a
будет
question,
новое.
Toby, an actual
Похвалим.
question. A
Маму.
normal, proper question.
Mum, if it was up to me, I'd give you 10 points. No, 1,000,000 points.
Да, не
Get your nose out of
подлизывайся.
my arse, Abby. You know I can't abide
Сука.
false praise.
So let me get this
Лизоблюдство.
straight. What you're saying is that you
Ужас,
lack the
какие
basic
они
human
невозможные
decency to
вообще
understand
просто.
another person's struggle, yeah?
Shut up, Toby.
There are other people in the world beside you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we here for Hilda the fisherwoman's birthday?
Well, no, but
Toby, let me stop you there. Is the next thing you're going to say a question? An actual question? The kind of thing you'd get
Ты
in
меня
a
не можешь
quiz.
оставить с ним наедине. Это хорошо,
I've got a
это
different
спасибо.
scenario about mating turtles.
No, I'm sorry, Toby, you've had your chance.
I
You're
am
done.
doing a
Ага.
Another disaster? Why do I even bother? I try to do something nice,
Нахера?
something selfless for this family.
I know, Mum.
I know, Mum. Is that your...
Уа!
Christ, Abby.
Я ненавижу Киркорова и Пугачева.
Wait, Mum, I need to tell you something really bad
Это
has
вообще-
happened to Uncle Marcus.
I'm not interested.
No, but
The
he's...
man's a liar, Abby. I always
Так,
hoped you
мы
wouldn't
уже
fall
вроде
for
это
it, and perhaps
видели.
I should have done...
Abby, please. Family that would
I just don't know what to believe.
believe me, Abby.
Так, я это случайно пропустила,
Please.
кстати. Там был выбор.
I can't.
Abby,
Да,
don't
она,
do this.
наверное, выбрала не верить ему.
Wait.
Abby, wait.
Вырубили дядю Маркуса, вообще ушел в черную долину. Долина, чудная долина. О,
Oh my god.
да.
This is like so sad.
Серьезно, они сидят все в видеочате? Почему?
young.
I mean, he wasn't that young.
Lottie.
What, they're not going to show us the body? What? Could be anyone in there.
Bradley, that's enough. It's breaking my heart that none of us could be there with him.
Почему?
Am I the only one who thinks it's pretty weird that we've let her come here after everything she said?
We've spoken about this. Abby didn't take Marcus's death very well. She's apologised for the accusations she made.
Обвинения? Какие?
She went psycho.
That's enough, Bradley. Abby's not very well.
А она какие-то
Part of me wishes
выдвинула
I had
обвинения?
killed him. Oh, come on. Stop pretending. You all hated him just as much as I did. You can't tell me you're not just the tiniest bit relieved to see him in a box.
June, that is no way to speak of the dead. We all know that Marcus wasn't the nicest man, but has he not suffered enough? I wouldn't be surprised if all that anger that he had inside is what drove him to an early grave. So sad.
I still think it's weird she's here.
Well, at least she bothered to turn up, which is more than we can say for your brother. Where is he, anyway?
I don't know. I do not care.
Ну да, кстати, брата-то нет.
Sorry for what I said. Uncle Marcus's death has hit me really hard. I know that none of you would try to kill him.
Unfortunately for you, Abby, apologies only get you so far.
Все, вот так. Ну что сделать? И главное, все поведут.
the coffin going into the fire. Shit funeral.
Right, I've paid my respects. I'm going.
Yeah, I've got to get back to work.
Зашибись, конечно.
Abby, love, I'll give you a moment alone.
Спасибо, бабуля. Спасибо, бабуля. Я не понимаю, как с ними разговаривать, с этими дерьмоедами. Это какой-то кошмар, конечно. Попробую сейчас третий раз что-то сделать. Можно это пропустить? Спасибо большое. Да, thank you very much. Доказательство, что мы нарыли. Я не знаю, как с ним разговаривать. Бабуля прям очень хорошенькая. Прям чересчур. Прям чересчур хорошенькая бабуля. Да уж, максимальная осторожность. Привет, дорогая. Давай к делу. Не отвечаем. Не отвечаем. Давай выберем в начале Лотти. Пускай будет.
Hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
Yeah, fine, thanks, babe.
Babe.
So...
Не, ну это угарно, конечно. Это я через 20-25 лет. Да, я тоже об этом сейчас подумала, и я, скорее всего, такая же буду морозина, мне кажется. Я должна их разрулить. Слушай, мне хочется уже на кого-то что-то нарыть, но ну, так нельзя. Уже второе прохождение, я никак не могу ничего натыкать. Я, мне кажется, тоже буду такая морозина, просто я уже выпила сегодня вино.
Oh, the family business thing. Yeah, I went to that. Oh my god, so much drama.
Really, what happened?
Mum is raging about it. Before you came on, she said she didn't want to talk about it. And then she went off on Uncle Marcus for like a solid 5 minutes. Honestly, if this quiz doesn't go smoothly, I think she's gonna actually have a meltdown. Like, she's so embarrassing when she's like that. I'm like, calm down, take a seat, keep your wig on.
Спросите о встрече.
So, why was Mum so upset? What actually happened at the meeting?
Oh, babe, too much. You had to be there.
Well, can you tell me what I missed?
You know what? I think I'm just going to tell Mum I'm going to go first. If she has to wait any longer for this quiz to start, I think she might actually have like a genuine full-on breakdown. See you back in there, babe.
Well, that was something.
Something? Да, чё? 0%.
That was really bad, wasn't it?
Было 0 вообще всего. Взломать блогеров. Это было бы неплохо, если бы здесь они хотя бы самовыпиливались, но, увы, нет. Они здесь просто мразины, вот и все.
Here we go.
Увы и ах.
Yes, but Lottie, this is my birthday.
Yeah, and the questions are for you. They're just about me.
I want to play an actual quiz, Lottie. Not spend my evening blowing smoke up your arse.
It'll be so good, I promise. Okay, everyone pick your team, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Так, мы это уже видели.
Yeah, I was
тоже.
asking if you wanted to.
Sorry, gonna have to speak up. Signal's breaking up.
Что здесь нового?
I mean, you're talking to us like
Так,
children.
играть с Мэн. А Мэн это кто?
Started it.
Нэна, наверное, а не Мэн. Ёб твою мать, каждый раз перевод Хз вообще какой. Так, тетя, давай опять тетю тыкнем. Но она, видишь, в конце созналась, что это не она, в принципе, убила, хотя улик на нее больше всего.
Question 1. Grime legend Capsy recently
Так,
described
мы
my
это тоже
big
уже
check.
видели.
Or a sex toy.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what it means. I think Lottie just thought that it sounded good.
Yes, well, I don't want to debate it with you. Just answer the quiz.
Сука.
Okay.
Какой она мразь вообще. Аж прям печет с нее.
So,
Кстати, у нас
my first
аватарка
fact is called
этого.
Vibe in it. There
Типа
must be a lot of
справедливости все
fans
дела.
here because nobody got it wrong.
Yes, nothing to do with the fact she's been torturing us with it for months.
Question 2. This one's going to be a bit more tricky, but I'm sure you'll know it. So I recently designed a
Так,
magazine shoot
съемка для
around my
журнала.
favorite book. What is it?
Does Lottie read? Can Lottie read? She can't have got much further than the very hungry caterpillar. That's probably too advanced. Did she ever master the alphabet, or did she get arrested at I?
I think it might be the Hunger Games.
Рубашка.
Or at least that's
Не, рубашка
the only
классная,
book that I
кстати,
know is
зачетная.
definitely
Я бы
read.
такую себе
She was gonna
приобрела,
read the rest
кстати,
of them, but
рубашечку.
then the films came out, so
Рубашка зачет.
yeah, she just
Большая вариативность. Ну, ты знаешь, это уже мы проходили. Hunger Game?
The answer is The Hunger Games. Ugh, seriously, that book is so good. Like, once you've read The Hunger Games, why read anything else? I haven't.
50 оттенков серого.
Let me just think about question 3.
She heard been at the meeting, just to see the look on your face.
О, божечки мой. Вот с вариативностью это в принципе во всех играх вот подобного жанра, я имею в виду от этого разработчика, The Complex, еще какая-то дребедень, тут большие проблемы, потому что она вроде как есть, эта самая вариативность, но как ее натыкивать, вот сидишь гадаешь, непонятно. Слушать вот эти диалоги монотонные тоже как-то тяжело.
What do you mean?
Oh, didn't your
Так,
precious
мы же
Uncle
уже
Marcus
тоже,
tell you?
уже
He
знаем.
burnt his hand. Poor lamb. Well, I burnt his hand accidentally, but I rather wish I'd thought of it.
Но видишь, она в конце сказала, это не я убила. Жаль, говорит, это не я убила его, типа.
And I knocked one of my candles.
Ну я вот не знаю, слушай, я не знаю, что здесь натыкивать.
His jumper just woof, up in flames. Now, quality clothing does not burn like that, so it just goes to show, doesn't matter how much money
мы
that
уже
man made, getting us
это-
into giving her praise and
Брови
confidence.
пускай
It was
будут.
pathetic.
Ладно,
I
уступлю
do
палку
honestly
первенства
think
по
she would say
бровям.
her eyebrows.
Блядь.
The answer is obviously my eyebrows.
Good Lord, she's worse than I thought.
I was really surprised when my fans said that. You know, I was like, what about my legs or like my teeth or my eyes? And they were like, oh yeah, we love them all too, but like it's really hard to pick a favorite. And I was like, yeah, there.
Sweet succulent hell is she talking about?
Okay, so question 4. How many times has Dad taken me to Dubai?
Два.
Christ, that waste of space.
Ой,
Honestly,
блин.
you should have seen him
Так,
run for the...
мы вот это
Put that down.
все.
Well, I was going to say 14.
Давай
Well,
выберем
you're not
13
exactly
раз,
Carol
ладно.
Vorderman, are you? So just put the answer in.
Fine. Yeah, I'll go with 13.
The answer is 14 times.
Oh, you are terrible at maths, Abigail.
But you were the one that
No,
said...
I said I didn't want to lose this quiz.
It's going to be 15 in a couple of months. Oh, can't wait.
С
I've got
бокам
some
в
guest
кресле. Да,
appearances booked while
когда-нибудь.
I'm out
Ну,
there
в
and
принципе,
some super fun
периодически
times
оно и
with,
так и
like, really
случается.
great brands.
For God's sake, Lottie, are you seriously expecting us to just sit there and listen to you brag about your dismally self-absorbed and terminally shallow life, or are you going to ask us some proper questions?
You know what? Like, fuck you.
Fuck you. Я так и знала, что...
Someone else can do a round now.
Fuck
It's a
you.
miracle.
Well, at least we got a few points that round.
I don't know why I even do these things. I mean, I don't care about winning, although I do quite like beating people. Still, a few more of these, and it'll all be wiped from my memory like tears in the rain. What's that from? Is it from a film?
Да, бегущий по лезвию.
Oh, Christ, it's not one of Lottie's lyrics, is it? God, better forget that. It is better to forget things. It just makes life easier.
Are you okay?
You do know there's something wrong with your sister,
Так,
don't you?
ну-ка.
What, just in general?
No, I'm
or...
just saying she's behaving very oddly at the meeting. You know,
Так.
all night, checking her phone up and down to the window.
Так она и так
I
в
don't know
телефоне
what she was looking
постоянно.
for or who, but all night, just up and down, up and down. A bit like your mother's skirt when she was a teenager. I mean, normally I wouldn't have noticed or cared, but they were my windows she was breathing all over. And it did take Bradley a very long time to clean them.
Is there anything else you remember about the meeting? Anything at all?
No.
Сука. Ух, мразь. Ну, видишь, что-то нарыли наконец-то. Я их всех довожу? О, конечно, конечно. Так, мы что-то, видишь, про нее нарыли. Лодь все время смотрю в окно. Да, бля, нахрена мне это повторно смотреть? Романтические симуляторы? Не, слушай, не, романтических симуляторов никаких нету. Вот я сейчас как раз у них на страничке с играми. Не-не-не-не, у них вот этот late shift, the complex. Романтический симулятор, ты имеешь в виду вот это 5 свиданий? Ну вот 5 свиданий я вижу, в принципе, есть, и все. А что-то больше нету. Что-то ничего больше романтического не вижу. Ну, кстати, 5 свиданий я бы тоже хотела бы сыграть, но ее на русском... не, почему? Есть на русском. Кстати, можно будет что-нибудь такое начпокать. Сейчас, кстати говоря, в Стиме, в новостях сегодня, прямо мега-супер популярная какая-то игра, тоже какая-то новелла. Вот что-то я ее не вижу. А что же она за мега-супер популярная, если ее... Популярные лидеры продаж. Стрей. Сказали, Стрей обогнала. А что-то нет. Стрей на первом месте. Что-то наврали, что ли? Ничего не понятно. Какая-то типа визуальная новелла про каких-то школьников, которые где-то там попали в какой-то другой мир. Не, ни хрена. Чё пиздели, что сказать? Не вижу. Лидеры продаж, вот, допустим. Нет, Стрей на первом месте. А что-то говорили, Стрей обогнала. Ничего не обогнала. На первом месте Стрей. Странно. Ну, вот, да, про свиданки похоже, но это не они, честно. Не они, по ходу дела, потому что вот 5 свиданий у них есть, да, здесь вот, в играх. Сейчас посмотрю. Я помню эту игрушку, мне тоже хотелось бы в нее сыгрануть. Вот это про романтические симуляторы. Пикап-мастер, что ли, что-то такое в этом роде. Но я что-то не вижу сейчас. Не вижу. Похожий товар, полный список. Ну-ка. Ну, тут доки-доки. Ходячие мертвецы. Серьезно? Очень похожие. Ходячие мертвецы, слышь? В списке. С этими 5 свиданиями. Лидеры продаж. А что-то нету. Нету. Ладно, давай натыкивать дальше, что у нас там.
Never teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Ой, так, это можно пропустить-то? Мы уже видели.
Speaking with your Auntie June is like trying to charm a...
Так, Лодь все время смотрела в окно. Спасибо. Сколько там в процентах было, кстати? Играть с Тоби, играть с Лодь. Давай, Тоби. Мы, кажется, его не выбирали еще ни разу.
Hey, Abs, you cool? Great. I'm going to be leaving a lot of this quiz to you, yeah? We're still in transit here. This is vital work. We can't stop. We've got to build these schools. And we can't risk coming across any of these militias
там прямо
either.
вообще.
And they're not the only danger in a place like this, you know?
I wish there were more people like you, Toby.
Me too, Abs, me too.
Is everyone listening?
La 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 la.
Но Бетховен нет.
La 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 la.
Ну, знаю эту песню, но...
La.
Замечательно.
Can't hear that. Sorry, Abs. Sound keeps cutting out. Can you whistle it back to me?
Okay.
О, блядь. Еще лучше.
I think it's Beethoven.
Вот и все.
Can't help you. Sorry, Abs. You got this one, yeah?
Конечно,
Look, I don't want to lose this quiz
конечно.
again.
Порнографический трек. Прям порнографический? Прям порнографический?
Everything okay, Toby?
Oh, yeah, there's just an old man on the road who looks in pretty desperate shape. I'll tell the driver to give him a bottle of water. Ooh. Oh, I dread to think what would happen to these poor people if I wasn't out here risking my life to help them, you know?
We should stop the quiz. You should go and help him.
I don't need to,
Mum, sorry, can we just pause the quiz for a second? Toby needs to go and help
No,
someone.
Abby, it's okay. It doesn't take 3 people to
What's
hand a
going
guy a
on?
bottle of water.
There's a man in the road.
Auntie Felicity, it's all taken care of. The driver's gonna...
Так. Все это
Abby.
нафиг.
What are you doing?
Не помирай, не помирай там.
Abby! Abby!
Oh, he's just trying to show
Да,
off.
обалдеть.
I'm not showing off.
Ignore
I'm saving
him.
lives. It's just one old man.
You can't leave him.
I'm not leaving him. Oh, thanks, Abby.
Well, how long's he going to be, Abby?
I don't know.
Why do I even bother? Someone else do around. I'm not risking a vocal strain for any of you.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're...
Так, 0 раскрыт. Блядь, задолбал.
Listen up, guys. My signal seems to have settled down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round now.
As if you
Так,
never
играть
speak
с
to me
Нэн.
ever again.
Давай попробуем опять. А, мы уже натыкивали, кстати
Is that
говоря.
empathy? Yeah, I think.
Мы уже это
Мы
мы уже это натыкивали.
You're so right.
Abby, please. Family that would...
Блин, что нажал-то? Опять какую-то хуйню. Все, ладно, спасибо большое. Опять по новой все придется натыкивать. Я каждый раз, я коза, блин. Так, мы
Okay, everyone pick
ответили.
your team, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Yeah, I was asking.
Fine.
Так, играть с мамой, играть с Нэн.
Who's next?
Давай бабулю выберем.
You, Abby, love. She's been
Пауки
spoiled by
пускай
her
будут.
father
Мы не
too
в
much.
прошлый раз
That's
не
her
выбирали.
problem.
Конечно.
Let's go with spiders.
The correct answer is spiders. Oh, you know, it's actually really hard for me to talk about this.
Oh dear.
Question 2 is, in that same interview with Janny O, she asked me, what is my greatest achievement to date? This might be kind of easy for some of you, but I guess I'll figure out who actually watched the interview, won't I?
Did you watch it, love?
Yeah, I meant to.
Бабуля самый прям
Well,
замечательный
she
человечек.
was really happy when she grew old
Так,
enough to drink.
а давай ответим
Maybe
на
that's
вопрос
it.
этой Лотти.
Right, this is just a guess, but considering she was being interviewed by Janny O, I'm going to say that she said her biggest achievement was being interviewed by Janny O.
Go
да.
with your gut, love. The whole
Вот и
thing's
я тоже
gibberish
так
to
думаю,
me.
что самым большим достижением дать интервью. Хотя сейчас, скорее всего, нахер нас пошлет.
So
Не
the
знаю.
answer is being interviewed by
Oh,
Janny
ну
O.
ладно.
What
Нет,
else can I
правильно.
say? She's an icon.
Icon, yeah,
Let me
bitch.
just think about the next question.
I never thought Lottie'd be the one to become famous.
I mean, she's not famous.
I always thought it would be Bradley. Your
Bradley.
Auntie June was so desperate to push him into the limelight. Now, of course, he's run a million miles in the opposite direction. Still, he was a brilliant little actor.
А, да?
Or should I say liar?
How is Bradley? I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, no idea. But he seemed really off at the meeting.
Да, пошла
Very
новая
quiet.
информация.
He's in his own head at the best of times, but this was different. At one point, I found him in another
Камера
room, just
приближается.
staring at his hands,
Да
trying to stop
ладно.
them shaking. He was
Да ты
gripping them so
что?
tight they were going red. I asked him what was wrong, and he just grumbled something and walked off. I'm ever so worried about him. But then I'm the same about all of you. What else are nans for?
I'm just gonna scroll my timeline to see if I can come up with a question 3. So just like talk or whatever till I come up with something.
Was the meeting mostly arguments, like usual?
Oh, love, it was a bit of a disaster, to be
Disaster.
truthful. Your Auntie June knocked
Cooking
one of her
frenzy?
huge candles right into Marcus's
Ни
lap.
разу
Awful
не
smell
пробовала.
it was. Don't know why anyone would want that in there.
Так, мы это
She
тоже
must have
вообще
to light
уже
another
слышали.
candle to get
Мне
rid of
тут
the
говорят, что она
stench.
какая-то новая
Toby
информация.
threw his drink over Marcus to put the flames out, but it didn't work. So your mother had to throw another drink over him. Thankfully that worked. But then Marcus said he burned his hand. Fair play to Lottie. She was the quickest to react. She got a cold cloth and put it on the wound, and Bradley got some painkillers for Marcus. Don't know what we'd have done without those kids.
Ну, я не знаю, я тебе говорю, они тут все постарались, по-моему.
Question 3. I recently modeled in the publicity campaign for which product?
Gosh, any ideas, love?
Yeah, I think it's this makeup brand. Well, sort of.
Так, это мы тоже
been
уже.
spamming her followers with emails about it.
Тоже уже
Essentially
видели.
a giant scam. What was the question? Something about makeup.
There's something.
Are you all right, love?
The answer is Dark Genie Virtual.
Не, ну круто
eyeshadow.
же, смотри-ка, глянь-ка.
It's the future. I can wear
Круто
whatever
же,
I
смотри.
want and I never have to wash my face. And everyone on my mailing list is entitled to 10%
Бабуля
of their
такая,
first
чё?
purchase. But the offer ends this month, so hurry quick.
What were you saying, love?
Sorry, Nan. Do you remember anything else about the meeting? Anything strange?
Strange? No.
Как? Там
Just
все
the
странное
usual
было.
Fuss about nothing. Couple of temper tantrums. That's it. Honestly, love, I wish I'd followed your lead and not even bothered with it.
Question 4, guys. So, which famous musician recently DM'd me for a hookup?
What's a hookup?
I really don't want to say.
Sex thing, is it?
Вообще.
A clue, but he was staying at the Hilton and he asked me to meet him in his car. Apparently, that's like his thing.
Lottie, do you think this is at all appropriate for a family occasion? You think your Nan wants to hear this?
I don't mind.
Да,
She's
бабуля,
only young.
ой-ой-ой.
Let her have her fun.
This kind of behaviour is unbecoming to our family, Lottie. No one's saying you're not entitled to a sex life, but you shouldn't be shouting about it.
Your mother's just jealous, Lottie, because
Your grandma sure loves.
Так, 100% раскрыто. Замечательно. Тоби позвонил Нэм в слезах, а что-то я пропустил этот момент.
Well, apart from Toby, he's been phoning me a few times recently. Funny thing, he barely says a word, but I can tell by his voice he's been crying. It's like he wants to say something really important, and then he just asks me how I am and says bye. Hope he's okay.
Чего ребенок?
Ребенок что хвалится? Все
Чем?
хвалился уже. Хвалиться.
Чем хвалиться?
Что помылся с игрушкой.
А ты его опять в эту же одежду одел, что ли?
Да.
Зачем?
Ну, шорты сегодняшние, футболку поменяешь.
Ну ладно. Ой, про что игра? Игра про то, что кто-то пытается убить нашего дядю. Мы должны это выяснить.
Yeah, signal's not great
И
here,
что-то
guys, so,
как-то
I'd
пока
rather
у
do
нас
my
вообще это
round
ни разу не
later.
I
получается.
can give it a go, as long as someone explains the rules to me again.
Oh, no.
Играть с Брэдли. Мы уже играли с Брэдли, с Лотти тоже играли. Давай поиграем с Лотти еще разочек.
Hey, babe.
Hi,
Hi,
babe.
Lottie, you okay?
Just trying to figure out what I should wear for my live stream tonight. Don't know if I should wear Vermilion or Cerulean.
I'd wear Vermilion, 100%.
You would? I'll wear Cerulean. Thanks, babe.
Блядь.
Gird her loins, whatever that means.
Так,
Yeah.
мы в
She was
прошлый
probably
раз
just
ее
trying to drown out the
спросили,
sound of all
и
the
она нас
arguments,
нахер
to be honest.
послала.
Well, nice one, babe.
Thanks, babe.
Thanks,
Oh my
babe.
God, you missed a mad one the other night.
Да, вот
Did
видишь,
I?
мы ее не
Yeah.
расспрашиваем, она
Like,
сама
so much
рассказывает.
random stuff happened. I was speaking to Auntie June, and she said she had this like big, horrible smelling candle made especially for the meeting, and she called it something weird too, like closure.
That is weird.
I know, like if you're gonna have something specially made for the meeting, at least make it something we can all enjoy. Like, what's wrong with pizza?
Okay, I know what I'm doing for my next piece.
Да я тебе говорю, они здесь все завязаны.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Let's Hungry Rhapsody number 2.
Не, ну этот момент,
Hungarian
конечно.
Rhapsody number 2. yeah, that's it.
Обалдеть. Я только с тебя бам-бам прибалдела, а ты там читеришь, оказывается, Маруська. Ой.
And that answer was clearly the charming Hungarian Rhapsody number 2 by the original rock star, Franz Liszt.
I knew it.
Now give me a moment while I think about my next piece.
Так. Нам опять угрожают там что-то. Господи. О, боже мой.
Abby, what are you doing?
Да отстань ты.
You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Where did you go?
What?
Are you okay, hon? You look all like frowny. Don't you worry about getting lines?
No. Yes. Sorry.
Ой,
Apologize to me, babe.
Так,
Apologize to your skin.
спросите еще
yeah,
от
will do.
Джун.
Thanks.
Ну, давай, Джун спросим.
So, do you remember anything else about Auntie June at the meeting?
Same old pisshead.
Right.
She really hates Uncle Marcus, though. Everything he said seemed to make her blood boil. That hatred goes way back to, like, when they were kids. Like, seriously, every time Marcus said something, Auntie June would get up and start pacing the room to try and chill out.
Right, I'm starting my next piece now, whether you're ready or not. Deedle-deedle-dee, deedle-deedle-dee, deedle-deedle, la 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 la.
Oh my god! Did you do that?
No, I think she's pressed something.
Oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever seen. I'm putting this on.
Who did this?
Uh-oh.
Speak up!
Mom, I think you put a filter on accidentally.
Answers. Now.
I can't even remember what she did.
Oh wait, 2 seconds. Mozart, Rondo alla Charca.
How do you know all of these?
Угадай. Да она там шазамит вовсю.
Mozart's Rondo
Бабку это
alla
шазамит.
Charca. I need a moment to consider my next piece.
It's really great, Lottie. I had no idea that you knew so much about classical music.
Oh yeah, I love it, hon. Love it. That last one used to be my ringtone when I was a kid. I just like listened to it over and over and over.
What are you talking about?
I've got an app on my phone, babe. It's recognizing all the songs for us. No one uses their brains anymore.
Ну, не, нормально,
Let's
нормально,
not waste
нормально.
any more time. Oh, Christ, I think I've strained something. Oh, there's none of this is worth me doing any serious damage to my voice, not even a mild twinge. Someone else can do their round now.
Oh my god, that was actually so much fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of gutted I missed the meeting.
Так, ну мы
now.
хоть с ней немножко подружились, с
Seemed like it
этой
was pretty
Лотти,
entertaining.
это радует.
What happened?
Bradley being Bradley, as usual. He's like a weird little kid who's like always trying to gross you out. Except this time he was like pissed off with me over nothing.
What was he mad about?
Has he ever shown you his collection?
No, but he has offered.
Oh my god, don't do it. I asked him about it like once and now he is obsessed with updating me every single time he gets a new piece of whatever you call it, murderabilia.
What stuff did he show you?
Dead mouse in a jar, a knife someone used to slit their throat, and like
Wow.
this thing he said was a shrunken head. Ugh. Anyways, he was pissed off because he thought he lost something. I don't know what, but he was like really freaking out and he was scared I'd taken it.
Wonder what he'd lost.
He was like really excited to show me these 2 poisons. He said they were extremely deadly and like super illegal.
Poisons.
Yeah, he must have been like freaking out he'd get caught.
Lottie, do you remember the name of these poisons?
God, no. Actually, I think he sent me an email about it.
What?
Так,
I guess I wasn't impressed enough, so he had to like prove to me how deadly they were.
ну,
I never even read it.
Please tell me that you still have that email.
Who deletes emails, babe? They're like...
Я?
Lottie, can you send me that email, please?
Пожалуйста.
Babe.
Babe, самое главное добавить babe.
Here you go.
Ох, слушай, спасла нам жизнь, я тебе кричу. Так. Титалиум полуни.
Shit.
Oh god, I just remember the half-decomposed sheep skull he showed me. No.
Ну, неплохо, неплохо. Not bad, not bad. Пошла, пошло, пошло, пошло. Я тебе говорю, они работают все вместе. Так, у нас есть прям круто, есть пруфы. Кто у нас там пугает так сильно?
Abby.
А,
Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or... Oh my god, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't, I told you.
Abby.
No, I'm not...
да ну ладно, ты
Shit.
нарыла пруфы уже неплохие.
Abby,
На
stop!
4-м прохождении.
Uncle Marcus?
Oh.
Are you okay?
getting worse, Abby. I've got less time than I thought. Don't give up on me. You're the only chance I got. Please, Abby. Please.
Okay.
Так, я не пойму, а когда наступает этот момент, когда нам нужно называть имя? Я не понимаю. 100% раскрыто. Наконец, свеча тети Джун называлась занавес. Тетя Джун ненавидит дядю Маркуса. У Брэдли есть яды. Одним из ядов должен быть полоний или талий. Все, замечательно.
Listen up, guys. My signal seems to have settled down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round now. But
Так,
listen,
я
I've
каждый
got a
раз почему-то здесь
pretty
выбираю
cool new
мать.
spin on
Почему?
how to-
Everyone get in teams.
Right, yeah, sure, cool. Yeah, let's start there.
Lottie, will you?
Ew, no.
Don't let her talk to you
Phew,
like that,
no.
Ruddy.
You say worse to him every
Так,
as if you never
играть...
spoke to me
А,
ever
почему
again.
нельзя... Так, играем с тетей Джун.
Hi.
Ну это прямо я,
And
да.
just like that, I've got a headache.
Блять.
Sorry.
So we're going to mix things up here, and we're going to be doing some of the workshops that I teach in the schools, and I'll be awarding points for empathy. Okay?
Jesus Christ. That's not a quiz,
No,
Toby.
it's so much more than that. This is an exercise where we can have fun.
Я вообще не
and
поняла, что он от
learn
нас хочет,
something.
дебил
Just
какой-то,
ask a
честно.
question, Toby, like a normal person.
Yeah, it doesn't really
Normal
work like
person.
that.
Toby, ask a fucking question.
You've never supported me. Oh, God, you know what? Wait there. No,
Чё? Что случилось?
I knew you'd do this.
Так. Что это такое? Ну-ка, ну-ка.
Question 1. As global temperatures continue to rise, will it lead to an increase or a decrease in precipitation?
Ну, нормальный же
Rain,
вопрос.
Toby, for Christ's sake, just say rain. Just like his father. Complete, utter embarrassment.
Блядь, ну с мамкой ему, конечно, повезло. Увеличивает, уменьшает. Я хз.
I think it might be decrease.
Do you?
Ну-ка. Да я хз.
The answer is increase, obviously. Things are only going to get worse unless we act now.
You're going to lose me this quiz, aren't you, Abigail?
Okay, question 2. To the nearest million, how far back in the Earth's history do we have to go to find global temperatures like the ones we have today?
Я даже не понимаю
who bloody well
вопроса.
knows that?
I'll give you a clue. The answer's pretty shocking, guys, okay?
Just put something down, Abigail. You're never going to know this, are you?
Okay, I'll try 3 million.
Чё?
Wow, someone actually got that. The answer is, it's 3 million years. Yeah, good job, Abs.
Oh my god.
I guess all my efforts are finally paying off. You know, I always knew I could get through to this family if I could just...
For once, your mother had the right idea.
Did you just mute him?
Yes. I mean, how he thinks your random guess can reflect well on him, I don't know. Looks like he's finished.
Yeah, hang on a minute, guys. I think I've lost a page. Yeah, just give me a minute.
Угу. Критиковать? Я даже не знаю. Давай
He
покритикуем.
is pretty insufferable, isn't he? I mean, sometimes.
There's an expression, Abigail, involving stones and glass houses.
Чё?
Have you heard of that one?
Yes, I have.
As a result of climate change, over 200 species of frog have gone extinct. And that's just since the 1970s. But what's the biggest threat that frogs face?
I might not have to guess this one. I actually saw a documentary the other day.
You watch documentaries about frogs?
Yeah, I guess. Well, it was about a lot of different animals. Anyway, I think the answer is disease. Warmer climates.
Yes, whatever. But if you ask me, the biggest danger frogs face is the French.
Угу.
So
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
I'll go with diseases.
Французы. Прикинь,
So the correct
французы.
answer is disease. Warmer climates mean diseases can spread very easily. So it's not just us in the firing line, guys.
Well, that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over the past 30 years?
I've had enough of this. Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying? You know what? I really tried with this, but I can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously. So, you know, someone else can do around that. I don't care anymore.
Baba.
What a waste of time. Well done, Abigail.
Auntie June, I need to... Look, something terrible has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Oh, what else shit is he coming out with now? Has he got aliens coming after him? Is that it?
What?
The thing you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus is that he's a nutter. Complete paranoid fantasist. Do you know, 1 year, he thought his business partner was trying to kill him. Yesterday he was getting threats. Anonymous emails, anonymous. He's probably sending them to himself. So he got shutters, put on all the windows, surveillance cameras.
Ну а что в этом
everywhere.
плохого?
Do you know what happened? Nothing. Obviously. Your Uncle Marcus lost his marbles a very long time ago.
Я вот, знаешь, что не понимаю. Вот мы нарыли, что она там, у нее свеча была. Мы нарыли, что у ее сына список с ядами был. А почему мы не можем это в разговоре предъявить и расспросить? Ну, имея уже какие-то раскрытые варианты, диалогов нету, чтобы можно было об этом каким-то образом расспросить. Что-то я... Ну хорошо, здесь нет параноидальной херни, как в этой ночной книге было.
Please. If we had more time, I could explain.
You said this was...
Family that would never
Так,
fucking lie to you.
поверить.
I believe you.
You don't know how much I needed to hear that, Abby. Especially with how I'm feeling right now.
So, listen, I think some of the stuff Auntie June told me could really help us.
Ты шо там у тебя?
You okay?
Кровище сейчас будет.
I just spat out a bunch of fucking maggots.
О, Господи.
There's nothing there.
Fucking everywhere.
Uncle Marcus, I can't
Uncle
see any
Marcus.
maggots.
Fuck, Abby, get help.
What?
Fucking snake. This fucking snake, Abby, is choking me.
There's nothing there.
What?
There's no snake. It's really not there.
Я надеюсь, им хорошо заплатили за это, потому что актеры, они на самом деле хорошие. Довольно-таки.
have started, Abby. Doc says once I start seeing things, you can count how long I have left in minutes.
Ну ладно, у нас там уже хотя бы пруфы есть маломальски. 0%. Да какого хэ...
I better get back in there then.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I am. I always play nicely.
Так, играть с Брэдли.
Delight.
Bradley,
Rock.
we need to talk.
Ну-ка.
About what?
Question 1. Which one of Flick's little brats threw up all over my car?
Well, that was you, wasn't it? Mum still talks about it. She still thinks she can smell it. She's had like 8 cars since then.
I was 3 years old.
Yeah, she'll never forgive you. You can answer it or what?
Fine.
So the answer is Abigail.
Ну
Should
и
have
чё?
known things are only going to go downhill from there.
О,
Who poisoned my parakeets when he was a child?
Is this you?
Look, I didn't think they'd die. It was an experiment. Okay?
I should have remembered this. You've done it before.
What?
I mean, it's pretty obvious if you take like a million.
Так, ну давай надавим на Брэдли.
Abby, what are you talking about?
You know.
No, what?
I know you know.
So the answer to that particularly tricky brain teaser is, of course, Bradley, my son. He's such a joy to be around.
I'll start you off, shall I?
Так,
Begins with a P.
They were just for my collection. I would never use them, okay?
да, конечно.
I have no idea where they went.
Where what went?
My poisons.
Jesus Christ, it was you. You did it.
Did what? All I know is someone took my poisons.
Who did you give them to?
No one.
Who knew about them?
Так, ну вот уже хорошо что-то пошло.
Toby knows where my stuff is, and I showed the poisons to Lottie like once.
Да ладно.
And
Да она к нему бы и не прикоснулась бы
it doesn't
никогда.
matter.
Well, I'll decide that, so just tell me, okay?
I like to get up early for walks.
Так.
Sometimes. Really
Ну?
early, before the sun comes up.
Боже.
No one's around.
Он там помирает, давай быстрее.
I got back.
Бабуля.
Just like in my room, just like standing there. And
Бабуля.
really flustered when she saw me. But she was only in there to talk about Mum's drinking.
Nan.
Да,
Abby.
ладно.
I need you.
Блять, помирает там собака такой.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take
Так,
the right
мы это
antidote
тоже уже видели же.
now, I might just make it. I can't trust my
Ну,
brain
я
right now,
надеюсь,
kiddo.
яды здесь не рандомятся, в принципе. А, вы видишь, третий вариант там убрали. Давай Тали опять выберем.
Whatever happens, happens. Just choose.
Давай, все выбрали мы, ёпта мать. Пей давай свою шнягу,
It's
Маруська.
thallium.
Талиум.
If you
Давай. Так, 75% раскрыто. Нэн была в спальне Брэдли, Тоби знала о ядах Брэдли, Лотти знала о ядах Брэдли. Ну, то, что Лотти знала, это мы и так знаем. Тоби знал. Нэн была в спальне.
Abby, where have you been?
Ничего не нарыли.
Be quiet, June. Are you okay, love?
You're gonna have to speak up, Abs. There's some pretty heavy rain here.
Is she frozen?
No, if you look closely at her throat, there you
Ah.
see she's still breathing. This is live.
Shut up.
What was that?
Shut the fucking
all
up.
of you.
Abby, if I were you, I'd think very...
Так. Ну, мы такое себе нарыли, в принципе. И типа они все сидят, ждут. А, вот, теперь прям вот. Ну, да, вот мы, ну, на Нэн... А, она и закрыта у нас. Ну, Лотти, я сомневаюсь, что это она могла травануть его. Типа, нахера ей это надо? Она, типа, и так популярная до хрена. Вообще, я бы проголосовала. Бабуля слишком уж хороша. Вот. И вот за этого Тоби... Но она сказала в конце, что это не я. Что, говорит, это не я убил. Но у нее была свеча. Мне кажется, нет, ни хрена не тетя Джун, хотя, в принципе, видишь, улик на нее, конечно, гораздо больше, чем... Я не думаю, что это она, но нам, в принципе, ничего другого не остается, как выбрать ее, потому что улик на нее мы собрали большее количество. Она специально максимально противная, чтобы мы про нее думали, будто бы она убийца, но это не она, ни хрена. Давай, интереса ради, проголосуем за Лотти. Ну, давай, так, сделаем. Но вероятность этого крайне мало. Тетя Джун — это слишком очевидный вариант. Взорвать. Достижение дали. Чего взорвать? Пукан взорвать мой.
Lottie?
What, babe?
Чё, babe?
No. What you did at the meeting, I don't know why.
I don't know what you're talking about, babe.
Look, it's over, Lottie. Just tell the truth.
I am.
Lottie, what's going on?
It was only a bit of coke.
Excuse me?
What?
Just for some extra cash on the side, and my supplier's like really legit, so I'm only
Ну она, у нее... Это не она.
I wasn't even supposed to be at the meeting.
Саш, привет.
It was super huge
Да
party
вроде
going on,
нормально.
and everyone was looking to me for the, you know,
The drugs?
yeah, exactly right. I couldn't just let them down, so a friend came over and collected the stuff. I only came to the meeting because I wanted to see Uncle Marcus to give him my audition tape. Sent him like a million links and he's never replied, so I assume the guy must be pretty analog. I'd be great for one of his movies, wouldn't I?
But you poisoned him.
Lottie, have you
Да
been
нет.
selling your sister LSD?
No! I only do coke. All natural.
Uncle Marcus was poisoned at the meeting, and it has to be you.
Babe, why would I want to kill the guy who's going to put me in his movie? It doesn't make any sense.
Обосрались, ну понятно.
It wasn't you.
Oh, shit. The quiz is over, right, guys?
Lottie, what's going on?
I've got to go.
Who's at your door?
It's friends.
Friends?
Yeah, we play this game where they try to kick my door down and I hide.
Lottie!
We're done here, right? Awesome quiz, guys. Happy birthday, Mum. Gotta go. Bye!
Abby, you'd better start explaining all this right now.
I really don't think I can.
Угу. Интересно кончилось, конечно. Ну, понятно. А я могу выбрать, как-то вот начать с конца, выбрать эту тетю? Интереса ради. Мы ни хрена, да. Больше всего мы, конечно, натыкали на тетю. Но это не она. Я вот больше чем уверена, что ни хрена это не она. Давай как-нибудь сейчас аккуратненько. Пропустим. Аккуратненько мы сейчас натыкаем.
Okay, everyone...
Fine.
Играть с тетей Джун, играть с Нэн.
Who's next?
Так, кого я выбрала-то?
Okay, ready?
Так, это мы все выбирали. Это я все по новой.
I do on.
Put that down.
Well, I was going to say 14. I'm sorry, but the answer's definitely 14.
What are you doing?
So, the answer is...
Это... Нет, это немножко другая игра. Это от тех же разработчиков, да, по поводу Сэма. Да-да-да, Shifter Detective это назывался. Сэм этот. Это от тех же разработчиков подделка, но немножечко другая. Не такая, кстати говоря, кринжовая. Вот. По крайней мере, здесь хорошо отыгрывают актеры. Не, ну прям реально хорошо отыгрывают актеры.
I mean, I don't care about winning, although I do quite like beating people. Still, a few more of these, and it'll be wiped from my memory.
Так, мы это тоже уже...
Speaking with your...
Лоти все время смотрит. А, мы...
Feeling very oddly.
но мы это все... Короче, она с наркотой ковырялась, ясно. Это мы вот про нее нарыли уже. Так, играть с Тоби. Играть с Брэдли, играть с Лотти. Ну давай Тоби этого попробуем еще разочек.
So I'm counting on you. Les yeux sur la route.
Well, I'm going with Beethoven.
No, I can't hear you. Sorry, Abs. Look, my
Okay,
guess
well,
would be Beethoven.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Still can't hear you, Abs.
Right. The answer is Beethoven's Ode to Joy. I think there must have been a few lucky guesses in
Yes,
there.
yes,
No,
yes,
it
yes,
was
yes.
bloody obvious.
Oh, can you hear us now, Toby?
Yeah, sorry, Abs. Well, you're cutting in and out.
Now, this
И у всех,
second
главное,
piece
эти
is
беспроводные
so
наушники, эти
tricky.
AirPods.
La la la, la 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 la.
Oh my god.
Abs, something funny's going on with my screen.
No, I can see it too. I think she's accidentally switched on the filters. Oh, she's gonna go ballistic.
Right, who did this? Speak up.
Mum, I think you did it to yourself. There should be a button on your screen.
Not a word. You understand? Now send me your answers.
I don't even
Я
remember what she
думаю
was
на
singing
этого
now.
Тоби на самом
I think it
деле.
was Mozart, Abs.
Okay.
The thing is, this kind of music, it's not necessarily my bag. No, I'm more
Брэдли, в
interested
принципе,
in the
тоже
authentic
отмазался
sounds
неплохо
of
так.
humanity. You know, music made by all the people that I meet.
Про
You know,
Лысого,
real
да,
music.
да, да.
The
Тяжело
music of
забыть этих
life, the
ребят.
music of the earth, the music of truth.
Well, you must have met some amazing people.
Yeah, though to be fair, Abs, they also met me. And that's the beauty of cultural exchange.
Great.
I once met a woman in Nairobi who could take a wooden spoon.
The answer I was looking for was, of course, Chopin's heroic Polonaise.
So anyway, she used to take the...
Так,
Abby, what are you doing?
так, подожди.
You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Hundreds of the buggers. They got into the tent. I've never seen so many frogs.
Sorry, Toby, you were just breaking up then. Do you mind telling that story again?
Now for an incredibly emotive piece. Do 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 la 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 la.
I mean, gotta be Mozart, right?
Maybe.
You know, go with your instinct, Tabs. I say Mozart, but if you think something else, then follow your path, you know?
I think I know what it is. Mum insisted that we play it at my dad's funeral, even though he really wanted Iron Maiden. The thought of it really made him laugh.
Just
Ну
follow that path,
давай,
Tabs.
Бетховена.
Follow it.
Какой ты максимально
Okay, well,
положительный
I'm
чувачок.
pretty
Инфа
certain
сотка, он
it's
убийца.
Beethoven.
Cool with me, Abs.
Ой, блин.
That was the masterful Moonlight Sonata by Ludwig van Beethoven.
Вообще не услышала лунной
Now, I
сонаты.
must
Ты чё, Марусь?
Rest for at least a minute before singing again. Otherwise, I risk vocal damage. Talk amongst yourselves.
What was the name of that last track again? It sounded really sad, like the kind of miserable shit that Bradley would listen to.
Oh, have you spoken to Bradley lately? Before the quiz or at the meeting?
No, I didn't chat. I saw him there, yeah. Yeah, I got to Mum's just before the meeting started, but I was busting for a wee. And, you know, if it was up to me, I would have just strolled outside and let rip, you know, because all the water in my body comes from the earth. So why not put it straight back? I mean, why do we have to put all these rules and limits on ourselves?
Так.
Only defecate here. Only take
Так и из канализации все равно в землю уходит, Марусь.
What were you saying about Bradley again?
Bradley? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I ran upstairs to use the loo, and on the way I passed Bradley's room, and I heard these strange noises, like grunting and swearing. And so I tentatively shove open the door to his little incel wank dungeon, and he's in there and he's tearing it to shreds. I mean, he must have been looking for something. I mean, I don't know what, I didn't ask because, you know, well,
ну значит не Тоби спер.
You know, who wants to know what's in Bradley's mind?
У него алиби, ясно.
A very different emotional resonance to this next piece. No. Oh, actually, something feels sore. Better not risk it. Let's move on to the next round. Let someone else have a turn.
Well, it's been great, Abs, but I've got to eat something before the next round. Thank the universe, we brought plenty of snacks on the van. Am I right? I'm actually bloody starving, to be honest.
Приятного тебе аппетита, Маруська.
Can I?
Давай,
Okay,
пока-пока.
see you later, Abs.
Nice talking with you.
Fabulous birthday so far.
Так.
Do you think
50% раскрыто.
Okay, listen up, guys.
Не, ну у него алиби.
As if you never speak to me ever again.
Играть с Нэн? Давай с Нэн. Мы как раз с ней этот раунд не играли ни разу.
I've got a clever one on my team.
А, тем более бабуля, слишком подозрительная срань.
Okay, everyone concentrating, yeah? This is, it's a little bit different to your typical quiz round. I like to call these empathy exercises.
Прям вообще
Now,
без
I'll give you a
меня.
scenario, and you have to relate to that scenario.
Тут, мне кажется,
with
еще
empathy.
как могли переводили,
Sounds simple,
поэтому
right?
тут половина вообще, мне кажется,
Great,
мимо
let's
просто
go.
переведена,
Now,
как мне кажется.
Imagine you're very poor. You're 12 years old.
12 лет.
And you're getting up before sunrise because you have to walk 8 miles to get to school.
Ну, пока про меня все.
Who's walking to school?
Я?
And
Все
how
ходят
far did you
пешком в
say?
школу.
8 miles? Well, why don't they just catch the bus? The school must
Бабуль.
run one.
Ты что-то слишком
I've
много
got
хочешь.
no idea what he's doing. Sounds like he's going into a bit of a lecture.
He loves a sermon, our Toby.
Now this little boy's feet are bleeding.
Ой, ну ты, по-моему, ты что-то, по-моему, уже куда-то идешь не в ту
But
степь.
I can't hear a word he's saying.
Yep, I muted him.
You'll have to teach me how to do that. I think it could come in very handy.
Бабуль, давай
I'm sorry that
рассказывай.
I haven't been round to see you in a while.
Oh, don't worry, love. I get updates off your mother. Well, when she can be bothered to check up on you. I was hoping I might see you at the
Мне
meeting,
кажется, либо
but I think you
бабуля.
made the right choice keeping away.
Sounds like I did.
Awful it was, love. I don't know how much you've already heard, but there was trouble all over the shop. Even Toby, Mr. Peace and Love, he lost it. I was getting myself a drink in the kitchen, and he burst in a world of his own, furious with your Uncle Marcus,
Чего
saying
это?
something about how he'd left him no choice.
What does that mean?
He wouldn't tell me. Do you think we should switch him back on before he notices?
Probably.
Да. Доказательства
And after all
нашли.
that, he's taken.
Ну,
Kidnapped
я
by
даже
a
не
militia.
знаю. Ой.
Can you even comprehend?
What a load of nonsense.
Abby, Nan, are you concentrating? I haven't had a
Да,
single response from
максимально.
you yet.
What do I say, love? Shall I just do a thumbs up? Will that help?
Мы обсуждаем вопрос.
We're just discussing the kidnapped boy.
Okay, what are your
Похищен.
thoughts?
Nan was saying that it's an incredibly sad situation, but there are so many factors at play. You know, political
Чё?
instability and extreme poverty.
Wait, Nan said that.
Yes.
Nan.
Нет, дядя Маркус,
Yeah.
он типа, он
Said
вообще
that.
не с нами в чате,
She
типа
did.
того, что...
I mean, maybe not in those exact
Никто не
words.
знает,
Do you
что
think this is
он...
funny, Abby? Huh?
Он только
Is
с
that
нами
what
на
everyone else
связи.
thinks too? Huh? You all think that this is a joke?
What do the others say, love?
Probably yes.
You know, I should have known that an exercise like this would be a waste of time on this family. No emotional intelligence at all. You should all be ashamed.
Will someone else do their round so Toby will shut up?
No, that's not fair. I want to do a round.
No.
But it's my turn.
No.
Listen, love. Before I go, there's one thing I've been meaning to ask you. Has your mother spoken to you about your Uncle Marcus lately?
No. Why?
The day of the meeting, your mother asked us all to get to the house early before your Uncle Marcus got there. She told us, how did she put it? She wanted him out of the way. She was asking us all there to see if we'd support her in a move to take over the company, to take it off Marcus. Your mum wants to buy him out, but she can't meet his price. I think he's asking for too much just to annoy her. And obviously the company means a lot to him because of his dad. I know you try to stay out of all this financial stuff, but the company is for all of us, love. That's how your grandfather wanted it.
I know.
I think we best get back for the next round.
Nan, wait a second. I
Тупая
need to tell
Google
you
Кветер, что
something.
тебе
I
там за
knew
Google
there
Кветер
was
такая?
something wrong. What on earth is it?
Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Bad? Well, what do you mean?
Someone's hurt him. Someone's
Oh, Abby,
Tried to-
love. He's not going on about that again, is he?
about what?
That bloke he said was threatening him.
What?
Well, it was a few years ago now. Marcus had a bit of trouble with an old business partner. Marcus thought he was trying to kill him.
What?
Got in a right state over it. Said the bloke was threatening him, sending him violent emails.
На
Because
бабуле
the
что-то
emails
ничего
were
не нароем
anonymous, so any
никак.
bloody one could have been
Кроме
sent.
одной улики, на бабуле
Apparently,
больше
he
ничего
didn't
нет.
leave his house for months. He was absolutely convinced someone was trying to kill him. Well, nothing happened, of course. If you ask me, he made the whole thing up. He has got a very active imagination, after all. I can't believe he never told you. You're very close,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah.
I wonder why he kept it from you.
Бабулька, отвлекающий маневр
Абби?
тут создаешь.
No, I'm fine.
Так,
honestly.
давай это
Thank you for telling
пропустим,
me.
в принципе, и
Abby,
так все
please.
понятно.
Please. Family that would never fucking lie
Поверим,
to you.
поверим, поверим, поверим. Поверим тебе,
believe you.
поверим. Так, стоп, Маркус не оставил Тоби выбора, мама хочет заняться бизнесом, это мы тоже все знаем.
I am. I always play nicely. Delight.
Так, а что, опять с Тоби сыграть? Или опять сыграть с Нэн? Давай сыграем с Тоби.
Hey, Abs.
Toby, do you know anything about Bradley's poisons?
His what?
Bradley has had 2 poisons in his collection. Have you seen them? Have you touched
What
them?
are you talking about?
If you know something, you have to tell me.
Honestly, Abs, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Toby, tell me the truth.
Abby, I
Она
couldn't
прям
give
тут сразу его
less of a
расспрашивает.
shit about Bradley or his weird hobby. If you've got a problem with him, take it up with him.
Okay, everybody, respectfully shut up and listen to me. Question 1. How many times did Toby tell the school counsellor that I was neglecting
Oh, God, here we
so
go.
that we'd be forced into another family therapy session
Боже
and he
мой.
could get to see his dickhead father.
I know this sounds bad, but I only had the idea after she actually neglected me. I told the counsellor that Mum forgot to cook me tea because she was so drunk, which was the truth. And he organised the first session. I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place, I wouldn't have had to lie about the rest.
Wait, do you remember how many times?
What?
That's the question.
Oh, right, yeah. I don't know, it could have been anything. Let me think.
Она не подбухивает, она уже там
No,
крепко.
I've gone that much. Oh, maybe 4.
I mean, that's still quite a lot.
I had to take each complaint seriously. You know, blame the system, not me, yeah?
Well, let's try 4.
So the answer is 6 times. 6 times of having to prove I'm not such a terrible mother. 6 times having to sit across from the biggest mistake of my life.
Охренеть.
Wait, biggest mistake? That's Dad, not me, yeah?
Still, all blood under the bridge now, of course.
Ужас.
Abby.
Там
I need
помирает, там сидит.
What is it? What's the matter?
Помирает он. Давай, Тали, все, хватит помирать.
Just choose. Please.
0 раскрыто. Ну, как ты думаешь?
Abby.
И вот опять 25. Да, так, ну давай тетю Джу на этот раз выберем. Как и я. Да не она это, не она.
Auntie June.
I can get on with my quiz. Good.
Не она.
What are you doing? I've got a brilliant question lined up about Lottie's father. I'm rather hoping it's going to make her cry.
I know it was you. You poisoned Uncle Marcus. Oh my God.
Перепила, небось.
Oh, that's been going, I must say.
Was that the guilt?
What?
Did the guilt make you do that?
No, it's the wine. What have I got to feel guilty about?
I just told you before you threw up. You tried to kill Uncle Marcus. You poisoned him at the meeting.
What?
Да не она, это, конечно, не
Well,
она.
well
нет.
done, whoever it was.
It was you.
Oh, fucking hell, Abigail. I mean, look at me. I'm a mess. I can barely keep track of what day it is, let alone plan an intricate poisoning. Christ, especially at the meeting. God, I was off my face. Look, I'm not
Не, а
surprised
чё
someone
у
had a
неё
go at the old prick, but it wasn't me. I'm sorry. I know you'd love to ruin me like this.
What?
Oh, you hate me. I terrify you. I'm the product of what this family can do to you, how it can destroy you. But you know what? It's exactly why I hate you. You still got a chance. You're young, you're smart. You can still get out now before it destroys you. But you won't, will you? Because you're just like me. You're too much of a coward.
I don't know what to say.
Ну, я тебе говорю, конечно, это не она.
Take a
Премию
long
Дарвина. Да, она сама неплохо
future,
выпиливается.
Abigail. Now look at me.
Так, что бы нам с тобой еще попробовать-то?
Can I look away now?
No.
Ой. Так. Я в конце что-то никак не натыкаю. Не натыкаю.
Okay, everyone.
Так, кого выбрал-то?
You,
Бабулю.
Abby, love. She's been.
Пауки.
She was really happy when she grew old enough to drink. Maybe that's it.
Nan?
Essentially a giant scam. What was the question? Something about
This...
Так, 100% раскрыто.
Yeah, signal's not great.
Играть с Тоби.
Quiz again. So I'm counting on you. Les yeux sur la route.
Well, I'm going.
The music of life. The
Так,
music
Моцарт.
of the...
Shall we go with Mozart then?
Sure.
В прошлый раз не натыкивали.
The answer I was looking for was, of course, Chopin's heroic Polonaise.
You see, my big problem with classical music, it's not readily available to the masses. You know, it's a stark example of how elitism can
Так.
all sink in. Think about the whole world, yeah? Not just your world.
You're so right. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe the only instrument that we need is the human voice.
Abby, that's really reductive, yeah? I don't think there are any conclusions that you can add to this conversation that I haven't already reached on my own. I think sometimes we just have to be grateful for the insights of others, yeah?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, come on, Abs. I don't do it for the thanks.
Oh, Mozart. Let's go with Mozart.
Sure, sure.
That astounding piece was, and I can't believe how many of you got this wrong. The Moonlight Sonata by
Она вообще эту
Ludwig
сонату...
Beethoven.
Ah, tough one,
Бетховен?
Abs.
Slight change of mood with this next piece. No, I think that's my body telling me that's enough. I won't risk losing my voice.
Так, 50% раскрыто.
Okay, listen up.
As if you never speak to me ever again.
Did he say 8 miles? Well, why don't they just catch the bus? The
Ой,
school must run
давай,
one.
давай. Спокойной ночи.
Toby's not talking about anyone.
Мы что-то давно
real.
уже в лес не ходили за
It's a
грибами.
hypothetical
У меня мама обычно
situation.
это
It doesn't
грибник.
sound
Ну
funny
что
to me.
здоровье не то.
Oh, no. Hypothetical. It means made up.
Oh, right. So, what's the question?
I don't know.
Now picture this. Halfway along this poor Charles.
Did you get those raspberry tarts I made? Your mother said I couldn't post food, but I bloody well did.
Вовлечь.
Yes, yeah, I got them. Thank you.
What on earth's the matter, love?
I need to tell you about something that's happened to Uncle Marcus, something that happened at the meeting.
Oh, love. There was a lot said in temper at that meeting. No point raking over old wounds.
Так,
There is
бабуля
actually no
промолчит.
correct answer to that.
Abby, family that would never fucking
Так,
lie.
поверить. 100% раскрыто.
I am. I always play nicely.
Тоби.
Delight.
I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place, I wouldn't have had to lie about the rest.
What happened to Uncle Marcus at the meeting? Just tell me everything.
Why are you asking me? Ask your sister. She was the only one I saw alone with him, okay? She was putting something in his hand. I don't know what, but he looked pretty uncomfortable.
Ну,
So,
наркотики уже,
For
наверное.
those of you that venture to answer, the correct answer is 6 times. All because I wouldn't let him see the man who cheated on me, who cheated on us for 7 years.
She's really gone over the edge.
Question 2. How many of my boyfriends has Felicity stolen? Now I'm going to make it easy for you. Let's just count the ones while we were at school.
Jesus! Our mums are a nightmare, aren't they, Abs? I mean, that's why I'm so glad I had my dad. You know, he helped balance me out. He gave me my moral compass.
Wasn't he done for tax fraud?
Everyone makes mistakes, Abby. Dad was always there for me when I really needed him. You know, apart from that 18 months, of course. But he was better than a lot of dads I can think of.
Well, some of you clearly think very highly of Flick and rather less of me. Well, let me tell you, I had oodles of boyfriends. Felicity was just scavenging my scraps, but there were plenty of scraps to
Так,
scavenge.
надавить на топ, чтобы получить дополнительный... Давай так.
Did you see anyone else give something to Uncle Marcus?
I don't know.
Toby, tell me now.
Felicity. I mean, you know, your mum. Yeah, she was offering things for him to eat. You know, hors d'oeuvres, canapes, that kind of stuff. And yeah, I think he took one in the end just to shut her up. Abby,
Ну, такой,
I
короче.
need you.
Так, что ты там нарыл? Далее, давай.
Just choose, please.
Is that...
Так, Лоди передал, что дядя... Ну, короче, там у нее наркота.
Abby, where...
Ну, и опять 25. А, ну вот на маму теперь мы нарыли. Прям очень всего много. Давай выберем маму, а что нам еще стоит? Заблуждение. Ну, это не мама, это не мама. У вас специальная морозилка? Ой, у нас вся морозилка этими ягодами забита. Мы уже не знаем, что с этими ягодами делать, честное слово.
Mum,
Yes.
you tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you.
Я не знаю, как нарыть.
Uncle
Я
Marcus.
более чем уверена, что это
I know
либо
it was you.
бабуля, либо вот этот Тоби.
Abby,
Но как нарыть на них
hope this
эти
wouldn't happen
улики,
to
я не
you.
знаю.
Your father was like this towards the end. Seeing things, imagining things. I always hoped he hadn't passed it on to you, or that the medication was making it worse, but you're just like him.
No, this is real, and you tried to kill
Да
Uncle
не она
Marcus.
это, нет.
Why? Why would I kill the man? For the money? For the business? Risking
Да.
everything I have? My entire business and career that I've built up over 30 years for some garden centres and a few spas? Do you really think that little of me, Abby? You really don't know me at all, do you?
You really didn't do it.
Heaven knows why you've concocted this strange little fantasy. Look, I'm sorry, Abby, but whatever's going on here, I can't be part of it.
What?
I promised myself when your father became unwell that if anything
Не она.
like that
Спасибо за лук,
ever
спасибо.
happened to you, I couldn't put myself through that again. And I'm not going to break that promise. It's time I started putting myself first. I hope you can find the help you need, Abby. Oh, and if you ever do get better, feel free to give me a call. You're probably better to text first, though.
Замечательно.
What the hell?
Ну, ясно, понятно было, что это не мамка. Я не пойму, как мне нарыть инфу. Я уверена, что это либо бабка, либо вот этот Тоби, так называемый. Кто у нас там еще? Тетя Джун? Ну, это не Брэдли, ни хрена, нет. И все. На Тоби тоже ничего не... Ну, слушай, давай, ладно, у нас мало осталось времени. Ну, что я еще тебе могу предложить? Давай погуглим. Что теперь еще остается-то? Давай погуглим, потому что я уверена, что это кто-то из них, из них двоих. Но кто именно? Кто убийца? Раскройте убийство дяди. Нет, это не то. Как нарыть? Может, в обсуждении что-то пишет? Так. Просмотреть обсуждение. Что-нибудь есть? Тут что-то все на английском. Потому что я честно слово, я не понимаю. Честно сказать, что натыкивать. Да? Чё? Что?
Жрать только не пора, Ваня, уже.
Пора. Сейчас мне дайте чуть-чуть. Пару минуточек. Так, что-то вот есть какое-то обсуждение. Давай воспользуемся Google переводчиком. Что же нам еще остается? Я уверена, что это либо... Мне кажется, бабуля, потому что вот уж самая она приятненькая. Из всех, очевидно, мне кажется, что это она, хотя хер его знает. Так, я получила все концовки, кроме двух. И мне не хватает доказательств, чтобы обвинить маму и няню, ну, типа бабулю. Я нашел прохождение, но, похоже, не вижу, что я делаю неправильно. У меня есть все доказательства для всех остальных, кроме Брэдли. Для нее не хватает только одной. Где мне найти доказательства мамы и Нэн? Вот вижу, на маму мы нарыли. Мы узнали, что Брэдли держит яд от Лоти в предыдущем раунде. Затем выбираете команду с Брэдли. В финальном раунде запугиваете его. Да, я помню, что Брэдли хранил яд, потом все улики доказательства, которые у меня есть для мамы и Нэн, заключается в том, что мама хотела выкупить Маркус, кажется, Нэн, и Нэн была в комнате Брэдли, когда он вернулся с прогулки. Есть еще одна улика, которую я, играя с мамой во время раунда Тоби... Так, для Нэн во время третьего раунда без тети Джун выберите вариант, который является оптимальным. Не действуйте ей на нервы. Я думаю, вы должны были сделать то же самое для мамы. Он нашел улики Нэн с тетей Джун в третьем раунде, но на самом деле я нашел последние улики мамы с Тоби в четвертом раунде. Спасибо за подсказку. Нашел улики Нэн с тетей Джун. Я нашел улики Нэн с тетей Джун в третьем раунде. Третий раунд. Так, ну попробуем еще разочек. Пропускаем все это. Давай ответим. Так, что выбрать? Облысение
She was
выберем.
really happy when she grew up. Essentially a giant scam.
Yeah.
Так, 100% раскрыто. Так, это второй раунд. Играть с Брэдли. Давай попробуем. Мне кажется, я нажимала уже.
Why do people listen to happy music when they're not even happy? It just makes you feel what?
Did you mean Mum played this?
It's not the kind of phone that takes photos. Maybe someone gave it to her.
Did you see anything else?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah.
Right. This next piece is so obvious.
Какой
I considered not
подозрительный
doing it,
Брэдли.
but for some reason it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system. La 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 la.
Oh, I can never.
У Лути было 2 телефона, тетя Джун спрашивала у Брэдли, где... ну мы это, да, тоже видим. Так, третий раунд, что тут написано? С тетей Джун.
Just like his father. Complete, utter embarrassment.
Shall we go with increase?
Well, it's 50-50, Abigail. I'm sure you can handle it.
The answer is increase. Things are only going to get worse unless we act.
Well, what a lucky guess. Congratulations.
Thank you
have
very
the
much.
Equivalent brain power of a flipped coin.
Thanks.
Question 2. Which greenhouse gas traps more of the sun's heat? Carbon dioxide or water vapor?
Another 50-50. It's clearly as much as Toby's tiny mind can take. It just goes to show it can cause permanent damage having one's head permanently stuck up one's own arsehole.
Well, guessing worked for me last time, so I'll go with carbon dioxide.
The correct answer? Water vapor.
Ну, конечно.
See? I told you you'd learn something, guys.
Have you always been this dim? Or am I just noticing it now? I mean, all that money your mother spent on your education, and here you are, guessing in a quiz. A quiz made up by Toby.
It was a tough question.
Question 3. As a result of climate change, over 200 species of frog have gone extinct.
Так, мы
And
уже
that's
это
just
нажимали. Болезнь пускай будет.
So
put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
I'll go with disease.
Abby, please. Family that would never
Так,
fucking lie.
поверить. 0. Вот надо что-то здесь натыкать. Давай, подожди.
I am. I always play nicely. I'm a delight.
I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place.
Так,
Do you
попробуем.
remember?
4.
Still quite a lot. Let's go with 6.
So the answer is Toby put me through that 6 times.
Так. А если я выберу полоний?
Just choose. Please.
Сейчас посмотрим этот вариант.
Polonium 210.
Ага,
Thanks, kid.
ага, конечно, спасибо. Ну, здоровье. Пожалуйста. Ярослав, здравствуй, привет, привет, привет. Давай, другой бутылечек. Чат-рулетку? А Аня тоже привет, давай, передавай. Чего? И ты где ты такое говоришь? Ну все. Ну прости, Христа ради, надо было посмотреть этот вариант. Ну, плохо ему, да.
Marcus!
Ой. Ой, звуки кринжа.
Marcus!
Юленька посоветовал мой канал. Батюшки мой свет, это хорошо. Юленьке привет. При удачном случае передайте, пожалуйста, кто-нибудь. Я все никак. Ну ладно. Ну что же произошло такое? Ну эдакое. Ну ладно. Вставай, давай. Ержа, на работу пора.
I won't let you down again.
Ага. Все. Мертвый. Мертвый. Рада всем, конечно, рада всем, всегда рада. Так, Лодь придал что-то, это мы уже тоже проходили. Я полностью просрала, короче, 3-й раунд. Все, меня это уже ничего не интересует, потому что мы все это видели. Итак, да е-моя, давай еще разочек натыкаем. Отвечаем. Играть с мамой.
Who's next?
Мне кажется, с мамой мы ни разу не играли первый раунд. Давай попробуем.
Oh, so you want to be in a
Необычный
team with
зритель.
me?
Ну-ка, расскажи про свои необычности.
not cheating.
Что там такого необычного тебе?
Did you like the present I got you?
О, кстати, мы вообще ни разу этого не
The
видели.
earrings?
Oh, yes, that's right. You think they suit me, do you?
Well, I just think you look great in anything.
Okay, question 1. Whenever I'm in Dubai, I go to Dimitri's
Dubai.
Chateaux. He does my favourite dish in the world. What is it?
What a stupid question. How on earth am I supposed to keep track of every culinary fiasco that Lottie gets obsessed with? I mean, whatever it is, it'll be some sort of bizarre vegetation, won't it? Is it trendy to eat a hedge now?
Блин, ну давай маме скажем ответ.
Actually, I think I know the
Саня,
answer.
не, ну Саня.
Ketogenic
Саня для
hemp
меня уже
and
как свой.
tofu bowl.
Никаких
That's not a meal,
необычностей
it's
за
a
ним не
collection of
замечаю.
noises.
Oh, I know, but I'm pretty sure it's what Lottie will say. Here we go.
Okay, so the dish is called humility. It's a specially prepared hemp and tofu bowl served with quinoa. Ugh, honestly changed my life.
That's not food, it's just syllables.
Well, at least we got a point for it.
You bothered to brush your hair today?
I think so.
Question
Как
2.
нормально расчесаны, это мои
I've
не
worked
видел,
with some of
ё-моё.
the best
Я сегодня вон как
cutting-edge and
спала,
underground
как проснулся,
designers
так
in the
сел с ними.
world. Like Gianni O, Hieronymus Gosh,
Jesus Christ.
the Dongle Brothers, but who is my style icon?
Oh, hang on, I know this. It's me. Lottie says it all the time. We met for brunch a few months ago, and when I got to the table, she just looked at me and went, iconic.
Yeah, she said that to me a few times too.
What, you're her style icon? Find that hard to believe.
No, she said that about you to me.
Oh, yes, that makes more sense.
I'll just answer the question, shall I?
Oh, hang on, though. I know Lottie wouldn't make this the question if she wasn't the answer. Yes, let's just say Lottie. I bet she says that.
So the answer is obviously me.
So predictable.
I'm just like, why follow anyone else's
Спасал
vibe?
мир,
I'm just
организовал
so
вечеринки,
unique,
играл
why
в
not
города. Да ты
channel
что,
that into
ничего
my
себе.
style,
И
you know?
как, ну, спасли мир-то?
When did unique become synonymous with up your own arse?
Just talk amongst yourselves, guys. When I have question 3, I will shout.
Sorry, I missed the meeting, Mum.
So you should be. It was the usual nightmare. Don't see why you should get to escape it. The one consolation, Marcus came off worse this time. I mean, I know you've hero worshipped that man ever since your father died, but he really is an awful prick.
What happened?
Oh, didn't anyone tell you? Auntie June knocked one of her foul-smelling candles right onto him. Christ knows what scent it was supposed to be. Cherry and toilet duck, it smelled like. Something chemical, anyway. And Marcus's jumper started to burn instantly. So Toby threw his drink straight in Marcus's face. Said he was trying to put out the flames. Now, how you miss by that much accidentally, I don't know. So then I poured Marcus's drink over him to actually put out the flames.
But loads of people are doing it.
Loads of people aren't in this family, Abby. Just pick an answer.
Что они хотят от меня? А, вы спасли... Ну, слушайте, какие вы молодцы. Ничего себе. Ну.
The answer is singing. Yesterday, I did an a cappella version of that orange juice song from the advert. It's doing serious numbers.
You were right, Mum.
I need to have a word with Lottie about that shaker.
You're not going to tell her that I...
Of course, she needs to know she can't trust you. She also needs to know that what she puts on her social media reflects on the family. It's not just her own reputation.
Так, ладно, бабуль.
No one in real life does maths without a calculator. I've got one on my phone somewhere.
I think it's 20.
Fine.
Your mom's pretty tricky to talk to, but you did good, kid.
Так, у нас там что-нибудь нарылось? 33. Брэдли в тот вечер был в плохом настроении. Ой, я хз.
I'll go with Beethoven. The two B's.
You're being so weird.
Sorry. Let's try Bach.
Can't believe some of you still got that wrong, even with such an easy...
Так.
Okay.
Третий раунд у нас с тетей Джун, да?
Ever again.
Just like his father. Shall we go cause permanent damage, having one's head permanently stuck up?
Well, I've got a good feeling about water vapour.
2 in a row.
Well, I'm just glad we're getting them right.
Yes.
Так, не рисковать, спросить о встрече. Давай спросим.
Auntie June, do you remember anyone doing anything strange at the meeting?
Is this about your sister?
Lottie?
Well, I saw her at the beginning of the meeting. She was waiting at the end of the drive and she met some man in a hoodie. They exchanged something and then he left. He's the French.
So...
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
Abby. Family that would...
Так, что нажал-то? Ага, ясно. Я не понимаю, как... Что тут дальше натыкивать? Честное слово.
Don't answer.
You, Abby. Listen.
Все, мы здесь все, что могли, натыкали. 100%.
Quiz again, so I'm counting on you.
Everything I
Think, what would happen to these poor...
I'm so proud of you,
Hey,
Toby.
that's not why I'm here. The music of life, the music of the earth, the music of truth.
Моцарте?
Well, the thought of it really made him laugh.
Just follow that path, Abs.
Okay, well, I'm pretty certain it's Beethoven.
Тетя Джун.
Okay.
Так.
As if you never speak to me ever again.
Just.
Так.
Shall we cause permanent damage?
Well,
2 in a row.
well, I'm just... Seems like we make a pretty good team.
Like a seagull is the French.
Француз попробуем выберем.
So...
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
Abby. Family that would never fucking lie.
Так, Нэн с тачкой и... Во, что-то новенькое.
And I thought Mummy would be coming up to bed. But then I saw her moving slowly across the lawn towards the lake.
Бабуля
And she
это,
had a
бабуля,
wheelbarrow
бабуля, инфосотка. Ну как на нее
with one
нарыть?
of Daddy's suits inside.
Как нарыть на
I
нее
am.
информацию?
Always play nicely.
Oh, Abby, love, you really don't look right. Is it a vest or something?
Так.
Wait, no. Was that with a quad bike?
Nan,
I tried my best, but...
Так, я буду на бабулю давить сейчас.
Nan, do you think Auntie June could ever hurt someone? I mean, seriously, hurt
Давлю на бабулю. Так, ну, дядю спасем. В принципе, здесь ничего такого эдакого не происходит. Тетя Джун не сдержана. Тетя Джун отравила соседей по комнате. И... О, бабуля. Ой, нам Брэдли нарыли. Давайте выберем бабулю. Ну, мне кажется, это бабуля. Я не знаю. Правда, yes, нашли бабулю наконец-то. Ну, хоть, господи, хоть что-то наконец. Так, бабуля, видишь, в итоге отравила Маркус нашего дядю.
Nan, we need to talk.
What is it,
А,
love?
видишь, она ее прям
No, what you
тет-а-тет
did.
переключила.
I'm lost.
You poisoned Uncle Marcus. You tried to kill him.
Каким образом?
Tried?
Yeah. He's going to survive. We found the antidote in time, so...
You can't prove it.
I really think that we'd be having this conversation if I couldn't.
Бабуля.
I know everything.
Какие-нибудь хобби,
Is
кроме
he
канала?
really going to live?
Ой.
Yeah. It's over, Nan.
You don't understand.
Чего,
I didn't
чего?
have a choice.
У
I
меня
had
только
to
одно,
protect the
собственно говоря,
family. That's
хобби.
all this has ever been about.
Мамские будни
Marcus always
с
knew there was
ребятенком,
more to
так
the
что,
story
увы и
about his
ах.
dad, my Eddie. But if I didn't act, we wouldn't have anything. You wouldn't have anything.
Just tell me the truth. Tell me everything, Nan.
He was going to leave us,
Кто?
my Eddie. He was going to leave me, your Auntie June, your mother. He was going
Ты
to cut us
убила
off.
деда?
I heard him planning it with her, his other woman. I tried to talk him out of it, but he wouldn't listen.
И ты мотнула.
I had to stop him. I had 2 little girls, Abby. They needed a home, they needed money.
Ну ладно, на деда-то похер.
We deserved it.
А дядя-то за
I hit
что?
him over the
А,
head.
у него...
It was nothing but rage. I don't know
А
if I
Маркус, он
wanted
как
to
бы
kill
сторонний
him.
ребенок,
Maybe
что
I
ли,
did.
получается?
One blow was enough. I panicked. You've got to understand.
Не,
I
не,
was
пока
only thinking of your
понятна
mother,
мотивация
of your
бабули.
Auntie June.
So you killed their father.
He was going to take everything from us.
Where is Grandad?
I weighted him down and pushed him into the lake. That bloody fishing lake he loved so much.
You let us play in that lake.
I told the girls and Marcus the same story. That he killed himself. We told everyone else that he'd gone missing.
Так, ладно, а Маркус-то здесь при чем?
We had to protect the family name. The past few years, Marcus has been obsessed with finding the truth for that damn autobiography he's writing.
Маркус
But
просто
if
копал
he
под
found
тебя.
out everything I did to protect this family would be
Ну
for
и
nothing.
ладно, бабуля,
When your
свою
sister
пожила, ну
told me
отсидела бы за
about
убийство.
Bradley's poisons, I nearly laughed. It was so simple. I took them both on the morning of the meeting and waited for my chance. Your Auntie June's ever so clumsy, particularly when you give her a little shove in the back. She dropped that candle straight onto Marcus.
А со
It
свечой
went
это
to
что?
my
Что-то
plan.
непонятно.
I was hoping for a distraction to get it into his drink, but your mum picked it up and threw it over him. I rushed to the first aid box and poured the poison onto the wound dressing. I don't know which poison I actually used. It was the only one I could get the lid off.
Ну, тут какой-то вообще рандом, честное слово. Ну, то есть, вот насчет этого я придерусь, так нехорошо. То, что здесь рандомный яд, то есть сама бабулька не знает, какой она яд ему бахнула.
When I watched Marcus walk out of your Auntie June's house with that dressing still on his hand.
Какая бабулечка. Бабулечка какая. Ты катаешься на лыжах, читаешь книги, смотришь, какой ты молодец. Раньше ходил в тренажерный зал. Ну ты слушай, у меня вот что-то с тренажерным залом не сложилось. Не понравилось мне туда ходить. Может быть, дело в самом, как бы, в самой тренажерке, потому что, ну, она такая несколько блатная у нас в городе. И волей судеб самое ближнее к моему месту жительства. Ну, прям понтовое такое место. Вот, очень много там народу, короче, такого понтового. А мне это не шибко-то нравится, скажем так. И еще... Так она же тебе сказала уже. И персональный тренер, короче, меня могла принимать только в какое-то самое такое... Самое занятое, скажем так, время, народу до хрена, очереди на тренажеры, ну, короче, такое себе. Я так и перестала, короче, ходить. Мотивации как таковой у меня, честно сказать, не было. Ладно, бабуль, ну у меня времени уже нет. Все, зайчик, давай. Бабуль слишком разболталась.
Abby.
I have to go.
Abby, wait.
Да все.
Abby.
Oh my god, are you okay?
I just talked to the doctor.
Да ты будешь жить, мы
She
поняли.
said it's going to take a long time before I feel like myself again, but
Ты будешь
I am
жить, всё,
going to
поймёшь.
live
Всё, ладно, Марусь.
because
Слушай,
of
надо идти. Радость
You're not
полностью.
going to believe this, but Nan,
Короче.
she just confessed to everything.
She did?
Не, ну это было очень логично,
evidence.
что самую
What we
добрую,
need
самую
is
милую бабулю из
irrefutable
всех
proof.
этих морозин
You know
сделают
what we can do?
What?
We
виновной.
search the lake.
Dad's lake? Why? What's in there?
Там дедуль плавает, жопа кверху.
Jesus, that's where she put him. So she really did it.
Sorry.
Hey, listen, don't apologize, Abby. You found the truth. Now look, I am going to send you some money.
Мани?
Book the
Зачем?
first flight out of there you can. Come see me.
А, ты
You're
хочешь...
not going to want to be around them for this next
Ой,
little
thank
bit.
you very much. А что ты не мог
There's one
так
last thing I
раньше
need to
сделать? Да ёб твою мать, когда жить закончится?
Just tell us what she said, Mum.
I can tell you.
Abby.
These are the last words I'm going to say to any of you.
Oh, what makes you think we give a flying monkey's
Тренажерный
ransom?
зал
Let's
сработает
start
даже
with you.
тяжело.
I know that you've been through a
Ну,
lot
я,
in your
типа,
life,
я уже не
and
помню,
I
кто там.
might
Я
even feel
эктоморф,
sorry for
типа,
you
до
if
хрена
you weren't
тощий. И она
such
мне
a
тоже тренерша
vindictive
сказала, типа, ай, да тебе
bully.
нечего вообще
I've
тут
always
делать,
wanted to
типа
say
того,
this
ты
to you.
никогда тут вес не наберешь. Ну, короче,
I
когда сам тренер так
hate
скептично настроен,
you.
ты тоже
I
не шибко-то...
hate you.
Hey, Abs, that is
Не
not
не
cool.
особо-то
Toby,
хочется
how nice of you
заниматься,
to
короче.
volunteer to go next. What can I say about you? Nothing, because there is nothing to you. You are a self-obsessed personality vacuum and a parasite.
Да ладно,
You
он там в
follow
Африке жизнь спасает.
tragedy around the globe and still somehow manage to make it about you. Like if I lost my entire village to a devastating earthquake, you would still be the worst thing to ever happen to me. And Bradley, I might as well complete
Ну,
the
зайка, не
set.
трогай
You-
его, он хороший.
Well, you're not actively terrible, but you just really creep me out.
Да ладно, сидит он в комнате, никого не трогает, шутка к нему присосалась.
I spent my
Господи.
whole life trying to live up to whatever it was that you expected from me, but the truth
Все,
is
все,
you never
пошла,
wanted
пошла
anything
сыпать
from
всем
me.
соль на рану.
You wanted to be better than me, I think just so that no matter what, you could tell yourself that I will never be good enough for you. I wish I had the courage to say this a long time ago. Fuck you.
У нее день рождения.
Abby.
А пролочь сейчас.
Lottie.
Да ладно, ты отстань
Messed
от
up
нее.
and really shallow, really shallow. But I don't think it's entirely all your fault. So just give me some time and I'll text you.
Okay.
Окей. О боже, я все такая.
And by the way, Nan is a murderer. I'll let her fill you in on the details.
Nan,
Wait, what? What's she talking about?
What's going on?
don't worry, I know a good lawyer.
The good lawyer. Ага, ну давайте. Так, ну хорошо, ладно, все, закончили мы
Do
все
I get
это.
a speech too?
Listen, just don't go getting yourself poisoned again, okay?
I'll take that.
Вау,
I
можно
like this new
быстрее-то.
Abby.
Yeah.
Какие правила нужно соблюдать,
Слушай.
какие вопросы не задавать? Да слушай, по поводу вообще свободы слова, но, наверное, все, что разжигает, как говорится, ненависть, травлю и прочее, 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 ну, то есть оскорбление, политика желательно очень сильно, хотя бывает мы это тоже обсуждаем. Вот, найдите яд. То есть все равно вот это все есть, вот эти галочки. Ну, я не знаю уже, как тут что нащелкивать. Честно сказать. Так что по поводу правил, ну, как таковых, прям не могу тебе сказать. Если есть они и нету. Я всеми руками, ногами как бы за свободу слова, но думать головой. Главное правило. Вот как бы я высказалась. Вот, то есть желательно не быть вежливым, и желательно не ругаться, вот, и все будет хорошо, как-то так. Вот, собственно, по поводу игры, что надо сказать, оказывается, не самое худшее, что могло, короче, не так все плохо, как я думала, вот, мне понравилось, что здесь достаточно хорошая актерская игра, но тут, судя по всему, и актеров хороших пригласили, не то, что мы видели в Shifter Detective, не то, что было в The Complex, хотя там, ну, тоже... Так, старались, но сам сюжет был такой себе. А здесь, ну, вполне себе, как могли, сняли неплохо. Не так все плохо. Актеры, по крайней мере, хорошо прям отыгрывают. Вот. По поводу истории, ну, слабенькая, конечно, игрули, ну, ладно, не просят там 113 рублей сейчас. Так что, господи, что, прям жалко такие деньги, что ли? Так что, все нормально. Вот. Я не разочарована. Так что поиграли, хорошо, все замечательно. По поводу следующих игр, которые мы будем проходить, игрушка называется, мы с вами обсуждали это на последнем стриме, Stray. Собственно, и это то же самое практически, что и Stray, из той же песни. Игрушка называется Endling, по-моему, как-то так. Вот, про лесу, и какие-то там тоже такие же пошкребушки и побегушки, как и в Stray, только там вместо котика, соответственно, леса. И все, ребятки, я прям побегу, потому что ребенка кормить не надо уже давным-давно. Вот, а я все здесь сижу. Так что, у нас сегодня что, пятница? Я иду, уже все. Вот, суббота сегодня. Я завтра постараюсь прибежать, но не обещаю. Вот, все, ребятки, всех люблю, всех целую, побегу быстренько. Увидимся с вами обязательно. Всем пока.